And the Oscar goes to...
We're here to fuck shit up.
Well, I'm no John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
You can't have my cornbread, that's for damn sure.
I thought it was mid. Darkness is your ally. I was born in I got family.
And now for our feature presentation.
To Cinema with Love.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
And we're back.
Yeah, buddy.
Did you miss me? Or us?
I mean, I didn't miss
him?
you, but...
Or the other him? Or they?
It has been a couple months.
For the last episode, technically 2 months ago.
2 months.
It's been, I guess, 3
months.
months since we did like a full episode.
Let's call it even 3 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
3
Released
months.
episode on Spotify at least. So yeah,
Three,
good while.
3 months since our last episode, people. But welcome back to Cinema with Love. I am Jamal here with Sir Alec.
Ayo, cinema baby, let's go. It's October. That means cinema is here.
we got John Burgundy on the boards.
Hey, yo, Fridays, fuck baby, cinema Friday, baby.
This ain't white folk cinema.
No, I said Cinema Friday, man.
I'm about to say white folk cinema. Here we are. Cinema for white people.
That's what you get when we're gone for 3 months.
We don't know what we're saying.
We're speaking. We're just speaking a bunch of gibber-ribbly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 3 months
And
and
Jamal's
counting.
here.
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here, bitches. Since everybody else is speaking gibberish.
Yes.
Yeah, so 3 months. We've there's a lot that we've been doing, which we'll catch you guys up on. And,
Absolutely.
but what have we been watching lately? Who wants to go first?
Jonathan, you go first. You're energetic today.
I don't know what it is. It's that Friday, you know. It's Friday. Like there's a saying in Spanish, right? Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. That just basically
Tickle your
means-
butthole.
No,
Don't be racist. We're
Oh.
trying to.
Sorry.
What does it mean, John?
No, I was just saying.
Tickle la booty hole.
We're gonna get so canceled. No, that it means it's Friday and your body knows it, as in like it's ready to relax, it's ready to party up, it's ready to live it on. So I'm energetic. That's what it is.
Cool.
Because if your
Stop.
butthole isn't relaxed, it's gonna be a lot harder going in.
Okay.
Oh God.
So what I've been watching,
Yeah.
lately, this is what I've watched. So starting off with most recent to whatever, but yesterday or last night I watched Smile 2. The one I saw before that one was The Substance. Then I saw Piece by Piece, that Pharrell Lego movie.
Oh, you brave soul. I didn't want to see that shit. I was like, who is this for?
So funny enough, I want to talk a little bit about that. I watched it because I thought it was interesting. I am a pretty big Pharrell Williams fan. I love his
Never
work.
never heard that ever.
No, I mean like okay. So I thought or like I've kind of liked his work ever since in Despicable Me, and then I kind of backtracked and like seen what other stuff he's done, and like I've been involved in a lot of stuff.
About to say,
Yeah,
the
like
latest hits of like the 2000 and after.
Yeah.
It was in Despicable Me.
He did the
Yeah.
music for Despicable Me.
The Happy
Yeah.
song, remember?
Yeah, happy,
Oh,
and then
okay,
like
yeah.
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been involved in a lot in everything, and I was curious about his biopic and all that, or like I guess it's a documentary. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so it's funny because I was watching it, and when I saw the trailer, I was like, so he just wants to make it Lego because he wants to be different, And I'm not gonna lie, I really pretty much enjoyed it because it's like 100% Pharrell, and it's funny because there were times when like I'm like, should kids be watching this? And I watched it in a room with some of the kids, and the parents, I'm like, they know what he's been involved in, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because And what was it? In one of the songs that he like was up and coming, or like that he helped in, was when he started his record label, or not record label, the Neptunes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one song that no. no. It was before that. So it was Rump Shaker. I don't know if you guys remember hearing it.
Yeah.
And so I guess he helped kind of like, he wrote the verse for one of the rappers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because in the movie, they showed a little bit of the music video. And so there's a bunch of like these like Legos dancing, right? But then the Lego women, they're like in like bikinis. I'm like, I don't know. It felt very awkward to watch because they like exactly what Alex said. Like, I don't know who the audience was for this, because like they made at times it was like very for like kids,
Yeah,
and at other times it was like, you know, more for mature. And it's funny because when they went to that Snoop Dogg, the Pharrell was talking about how he was in the studio with Snoop, and there was a bunch of cribs in the room with Snoop, and that basically like when he was making when they went into the room or whatever, the Lego room, there was a bunch of smoke in there, and the way they played it off was like there was a Lego person or crew doing the little fog thing effect.
Yeah, okay.
But they didn't like say what it really was. But
yeah.
I could hear the parents all laughing, and I'm like,
They don't know
like their kids are
that ganja.
then, like, but yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool, and I learned a lot from him. And honestly, the Happy song brought him back, or like that's kind of like
That made him like,
because there was
more
a period,
popular.
because there was a
again.
period where he like dropped out of music because like, you know, he goes through some like, you know, problems or whatever, you know,
Yeah,
self-identity issues or whatever. And then, you know, with Happy, that's when he comes up and falls in love with music again and yada yada yada.
Yeah,
I recommend you guys you should at least watch it once.
Right, yeah.
Because it's very, I mean, it's interesting.
Okay,
and then,
cool.
of course, before that, I watched Joker, which I know we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
And Megalopolis. And
Yes,
that's all
yes.
I've watched. So,
Cool. Yeah, I watched it a lot. Yeah, but I'm gonna go for the last couple ones.
Right.
We talked about. You talked about the substance. I didn't know you saw it actually.
yeah.
I love that movie. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars.
Whoa.
Wow.
I think that's peak cinema for me.
Oh my
I
God.
loved everything about it.
Take away the ass and titties.
Take away. Yes, I know. I do take away the ass and tits. But,
Oh, wait, wrong one.
but I will say, but just in case for people that know what The Substance is directed by Coralie Farge.
Mm-hmm.
She's a French filmmaker, and this is her
that
second film
explains.
ever. Yeah, and they don't mind nudity and graphic shit like that. But basically, it's about Demi Moore plays this aging celebrity actress.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they mentioned she won an Academy Award in the
Yeah.
movie. But yeah, she's like, I think Demi Moore is actually like 62 years old, but she's playing like 50.
She's 62 years old
Yeah.
in reality?
I'll check it.
I mean, she looks fantastic.
No, yeah,
Either
that's
way,
what I'm saying.
but yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, she's playing-
61.
Yeah,
She'll
61.
turn
Wow.
62 November 11th.
That's crazy. But yeah, she looks fantastic in the movie. But yeah, she plays this aging actress. She gets fired. Dennis Quaid plays like this. His name is literally the character's name is literally Harvey. And
Exactly what you hear, yeah.
yeah, and he's like a studio exec. He was like
Scum of the earth.
very scummy, loud, brash, and just like fucking just like vile. This is the way he
Disgusting guy.
eats. The way he eats food, he eats shrimp like a fucking animal. And he's like talking like, oh, women, you know, once they turn 25, they're basically pointless. The whole movie is like a satire. It's like very like hyper reality and stuff like that. So like everything's kind of like a little on the goofy side, but like it still like maintains this level of grounded level. But then all of a sudden she gets fired from her job. She's kind of doesn't know what to do. Then she gets offered this thing called The Substance. And it's like this whole process. It's like taking Ozempic. Basically,
Jesus
it's like taking Ozempic. I mean, is it not low key? It's like taking Ozempic. Basically, she gets this drug and then she like injects herself with it, and then like I guess low key spoiler alert. But then she takes it, and she falls on the ground. All of a sudden, another person grows out of her back, and this other person is Margaret Qualley, a much younger person, more like up to standards of like our standards of beauty nowadays. And she basically takes over her life, pretty much, the Demi Moore's life, and kind of captures the old fame glory that she had back when Demi Moore was younger. But then something happens where the younger version, well, like the better version of herself, not really
Right.
a younger version, it was a better version like all the best aspects of her taken into this younger version of herself. And she starts to like, the fame and like all the attention and everything. So she's like, okay, I'm going to like not use the substance as I was instructed, and I'm going to like suck the soul out of this woman.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, yeah. Literally.
And things take a weird, very weird turn where basically. And then it borders on the fucking like horror fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. And then like
I'm
the
not gonna lie,
last.
that scared the shit out of me.
You know what it's called? It's called Scary.
Yeah.
That scared the
And
shit.
then, but then the last out of the movie just turns into pure fucking insanity. And Jonathan knows
yeah.
it. Like it gets wild. And
Yeah.
I love it taking it like a big ass swing like that. And I love the movie. I think it's like a really smart take on like beauty standards and like fame can like kind of like fuck you up and all that stuff, And I just love how it just like it feels like hyper reality, but then it like keeps this level of like you can find a ways to relate to it to our real world enough where it doesn't feel like too goofy. Like this is the stories we hear about Hollywood. It doesn't feel that exaggerated. So yeah, I really love this movie. I give it like a peak cinema.
Yeah.
And I suggest everybody watch it. I feel like it's going to do like a big time in the award season.
It's going to stream on a movie on Halloween.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
On movie.
So
That's
I'll
a
watch
way
it.
to capitalize that. Yeah.
So
for sure.
I will watch it.
Perfect. Perfect platform for
I
them.
definitely think everybody should at least watch it once.
Mm-hmm.
I personally can't watch it again because it really grossed me out.
It does get gross after a while, but I would say there's a Margaret Quaid in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Whew, that is probably the sexiest woman I've seen in the movie in a long time. Honestly.
Calm down.
But Jamal,
It's not,
okay,
she's not.
I can't make.
She's not Ana de
Sweeney.
Armas.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like in terms of like what she looks like and how and how they like frame her in this movie. I was like,
Hey,
damn.
we like everybody. We are not.
Okay, so Jamal can make like sexual comments, but I can't. I was just saying, like, she actually looks like stunning in this movie.
Wait. I just want to say this.
Yeah,
Even for Jamal's standards, he was saying you're going too far.
I was like, Jamal says much worse than we have cut. But no, like, there's a lot of ass shots in this movie. Like, rivals the best of like Michael Bay shit.
Oh God!
And I mean, Jonathan, you saw the movie.
I did.
Like, there's
yes.
a lot of shit to the ass shots in this movie. It's like, damn, this lady loves ass shots. But yeah, overall great movie. And then I saw Joker Folia Do, of course. I saw Terrifier 3, and that movie is brutal. I loved it. It's like very brutal film. There's I know there's been some controversy about the type of characters he slays in this movie. So I don't know if you guys heard about that or not.
No,
I have not.
Yeah, so I guess spoiler alert a bit. I don't know.
Gay people.
No. I mean, well, technically, yeah. But within like the first five minutes of this movie, he flat out kills a child.
Oh.
And you see the dismembered body of this child, and that has turned off people from the film. And then like later on in the movie, he does like something even more horrific to children. Honestly, I can't lie.
Well, okay, never mind. I did
yeah.
hear that. I didn't know it was because of like. I mean, well, I did hear that. That was like the most horrific scenes that people have ever seen or whatever.
Yeah, it's like it's. I think it takes it far enough to the point. I obviously we don't have kids, so maybe we don't take it as seriously as like parents
good
do or
point.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If I had a kid, I saw that, I'd probably like a little way more disturbed. I mean, it's disturbing, but I wouldn't be like I didn't have a huge problem with it or anything.
AKA Alex says, I ain't no bitch.
I don't know. It's like-
Well, that tells me that it's did its job then.
yeah, for sure. It's disturbing.
So
yeah.
I if I may, I think the Substance and what is it, Terrifier 3?
Terrifier 3, yeah.
Terrifier 3 are both even in the way of saying that they both accomplished what they wanted to accomplish and got the audience to feel what they wanted them to feel.
Yeah,
which is pretty interesting. Yeah.
And it shows like this character, this new horror icon, Art the Clown. He doesn't give a fuck in any way whatsoever, and I think that establishes him as a character that just feels like he doesn't care. Like he'll just kill anybody without remorse or anything. It just like makes him feel more like a threat
Now,
to me.
to you guys, right? And before you continue, do you feel like what is it? What's his name again? Art the Clown.
Yes.
Art the Clown will go down in history along with Jason and and
Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's cool that we have like a
modern
horror icon because we don't really.
Yeah,
we only have like what Jigsaw.
True.
Like that's like
that was like
in our time period. So like our current era, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I have some comments.
Okay.
About
the horror movie section
characters. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna go down one of the great horror characters of all time for sure.
Do you have to watch 1 and 2?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yes, because they do follow a storyline.
Okay.
Yes, I would say so. Yes, because I feel like if you start the third one, you'd be lost as fuck, and you you would have no idea what's going on and like the context of like the characters and like certain things that they do in the movie. And it does leave off on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Okay.
So yeah, and they confirmed Terrifier 4 is coming out like within the next year or so. So
sheesh, they're pumping it out.
So yeah, I'm very excited for the fourth one and to see where they take it because it's very interesting the way they do the horror and the slashing and everything. It's like they're slowly building a mythology that's like feels kind of epic, but also small scale in a way. I don't know. It's interesting to describe.
Does it feel like it's because I feel like I've heard about Terrifier.
Yeah.
Does it seem like it's like cheesy or is it like he's out to like really
That's a good question.
Like fuck people.
It does have camp in it, but it's also I wouldn't say it's cheesy. Maybe like some of the dialogue and acting can verge on cheese.
Okay.
But it's also like but it also feels like a throwback to like 80s like horror, just like low budget kind of 80s horror.
I've heard about
and
that,
like
yeah.
kind of having that grindhouse feel to it where it feels like over stylized and like it feels like it exists on a plane of existence. That kind of thing. Kind of similar to the Substance in a way, but not as low budget. Of course, like Substance had more of a way slicker look to it.
Yeah.
But
And you could definitely tell it was like either it wasn't as big of a budget in the Substance because of the shots that they use and all that. So it's a lot of like very close up shots. And not too many like wide or establishing or like even what they call like world view shots from what I noticed now thinking about it.
And Terrifier 3 was made for like $2 million, I think, which is like ain't shit for like a feature film. So it's very impressive what they got away from with the practical effects and everything and the lighting. So yeah, I very much enjoyed it. And I saw Anora the other night.
I did see that you saw
I posted it. Yeah, I saw it the other night, Tuesday night. At the AMC Metreon in a packed house, like it was sold out completely. And it was only sold out, I think, because the director, Sean Baker, was there to do a Q&A after.
Was
the film?
What's her name? The main actress in it?
The current Q&A? No, she was not. I thought she was going to be there, but she showed up at the LA screenings because they were doing like a swoop through the West Coast of like going through San Francisco and then
I see.
back to like San Diego and LA and shit like that. So, but she showed up for like the LA screenings. I know, but yeah, Nora I saw and it was fantastic. I could see why it's been getting like so much praise and everything for sure. And the stars Mikey Madison as a Nora, and if you. Mikey Madison probably familiar to people. She stars. Well, she wasn't a star. She was in them for a little bit. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, she played like the really like psycho. Well, they're all psycho, but like the really psycho one where she's like, "Yeah, man, let's go fucking kill him." In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
literally like the ending scene.
Yeah, and she got set on fire. And she was also in Scream, where she played another psycho chick. And well, spoiler, she plays Ghostface in the last Scream 5, I think it is. Yeah, Scream 5. And
spoiler, she plays another crazy chick, but in Love, crazy chick.
This one she's not crazy.
She's not okay.
She's just from New Jersey. But now she played this what do you call it? Stripper / escort,
sex worker.
And, sex worker. Yeah, that's a good way to compound it. Yeah, the sex worker. She like strips and like she does her hustle. And while she's working, she meets up with this young guy. And I know people have been calling him the Russian Timothy Chalamet. I mean, not like, I guess not in the acting term, but like with with the look, he kind of like the skinny build, kind of like the curly.
I can see it.
The curly hair, especially with sunglasses, he looks dead on like Timothy Chalamet. I can't lie, but like and this guy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first clicked on, I'm like, damn, is that Tim?
Tim? but yeah, he's like the son of a Russian like probably like they didn't really say what he is, but he's probably like a criminal crime boss type dude in Russia. And so he's very, very rich. And he's like, and he's held up in this house by himself, this mansion, basically.
I was gonna say it looked like a
and
mansion.
he like, you know, is very attracted to her, invites her over, they have sex and stuff like that. He's like, I wanna see you more. I'm gonna pay you more for the week to be like my girlfriend, basically. And then they start having like a little bit more of a relationship, and then all of a sudden he's like, I want to marry you. And she's like, okay, yeah, so let's get married. I wouldn't mind marrying the son of a Russian mobster and have all this money. And yeah, they get married, and then she quits her job, stripping and all, and she thinks she's gonna live her like a little
no more.
Yeah, she thinks she's gonna live her happy little life with this Russian kid. And all of a sudden, news breaks out amongst the Russian community, and and the parents are very happy about it.
Yeah,
and things fall into sort of this uncut gem sort of anxiety. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Uncut gem sort of describe it. It was like it's very fast paced and like people are yelling and like a lot of like comedic moments where it just feels like a little bit like I don't know if you know like screwball comedies are, but it feels like pretty much like a lot of like physical comedy. Like pratfalls, or like a lot of hitting and like stuff like that, and there's a lot of
slapstick.
Like, slapstick.
Shit.
Yeah, like it's like a very high, like gritty, realistic version of that. But yeah, I think the movie was very fantastic, and Maggie Madison was amazing in it, and it has like a really, really impactful ending. I didn't expect for it to have. It's like very kind of like melancholic in a way that I didn't expect, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it without spoiling too much, but. Yeah, I think this is going to be another, like, one of those big, like, award movies coming up in the next couple months. Like, I feel like she's going to get nominated for Best Actress, probably. I don't know about when, but we'll see how, like,
now
adds up.
The real question is the kid really Russian? The folks would like to know.
The actor?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he is. Sean Baker likes to cast, like, real authentic people, like, real people off the street, usually. So, and, like, I know, like, a lot of the strippers. Yeah. And a lot of because a lot of his last films, like you saw Red Rocket, like Jamal. Yeah. He did Red Rocket and like Florida Project. Like he cast a lot of like real people that lived the life that they depict.
Yeah.
And like a lot of sex workers.
Project. I had started the Florida Project. I didn't finish it.
Florida Project is great. But yeah, he there's like actual strippers in this movie, and you feel like you actually like watching actual strippers, and then feel like, you know, people acting like strippers. So then,
I will say,
body roll.
What's the director's name?
Sean Baker.
Sean Baker.
Yes.
Sean Baker. What are you doing at the Gentleman's Club? I'm scouting. I'm scouting.
I'm scouting. Leave me alone.
You've been here 2 days.
My fucking OnlyFans account.
You've been here 2 days. This is my second round of auditioning.
But nah, it felt like a cross between like Pretty Woman and Uncut Gems in a way, which is probably a good way to like.
I was gonna say that sounds
advertise
very,
it. Yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed the movie very much, and I gave that 4.5 stars.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, I saw Smile too. I don't want to talk about it. But
yeah, no. We don't have to talk.
We'll talk about it another time, I guess. But like, yeah, that's it. But I've seen. What about you, Jamal?
So I watched Saturday Night.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet, actually.
Was really, really entertaining. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
It was chaotic, but it was also just kind of, you know, it was like a calm right before the storm, even though that they were in the storm. But I thought it was entertaining. And I enjoyed it. I kind of think that they could do like a 90s version of it, and I think they would probably have real good success. I could see that one kind of being a sleeper, kind of like Best Picture, where like it doesn't really have a shot, but I think people would see it and be like, oh, okay, no, I could, you know, like people wouldn't be upset. I gave it 4 stars. I watched Dee Dee, which I loved. I thought that one was really good.
Oh, yeah, I saw Dee Dee too.
I think that 100% will be nominated for Best Picture. I don't think it'll win, but I think it'll be in there. I think the story was just really good, and and kind of like what you were just saying about like Sean Baker, it felt natural. Like it felt like everybody just felt like real people.
Yeah,
and the performances were pretty authentic, and I think that definitely lended to the movie being as good as it was, at least for me.
And it's set in Fremont.
And it is, yeah, it's set in Fremont.
Set film.
Really?
I've been to that mini golf that they filmed at, and so it was. I always like seeing stuff, like where it's like shot around here.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, oh, I know, because then it kind of adds like more of a connection to it,
and it's more realistic, I guess, in a way. Yeah.
And apparently, we have a coworker that says she went to school with the director.
No way.
Sean Wang?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say her name, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
and then Halloween's coming up, so I always try to I've been trying to watch like all these franchises and stuff. Last year I watched all the Saws. This year I was like, okay, which one do I want to watch? And I went and I was like, man, I've never seen like the Friday the 13th.
God damn.
So
Friday 13.
I watched all those motherfuckers.
Sheesh.
The only one that I didn't watch was Freddy versus Jason.
How dare you?
And I think it was like, oh, I didn't watch Jason X.
That movie solos all of fucking the Marvel movies.
Wow.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, that's his own universe right there.
But yeah, I didn't watch Jason X where he goes to fucking space, which sounds dumb.
Spectacular.
But I'll save that for our horror film talk.
Yeah.
I watched Jackie Brown. I watched. I saw the TV Glow. I know you really like that one, Alec.
Yeah, I saw your rating for it. I'm kind of curious to hear your thoughts.
It just kind of fell flat. Like the idea of it is interesting, and then it was just a little confusing, and I don't know if it's maybe I got to go back and watch it again, but he's watching this show, he gets like mesmerized or brainwashed by it. The person that puts him onto it, she disappears. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck else really went on. Like he watched this fucking old ass 90s show.
Yeah.
And then he exactly. And then he was just brainwashed. He just wanted to binge watch.
I want to say it's brainwashing. It is more like
Brain rot?
brain rot in a way. It is more like when you get like really fixated on like a TV show you used to watch back in the day, and you feel like really connected to it in a way. And then when you get older, you see that as like the corniest shit ever, and you don't understand why you really liked it. Like Goosebumps. That was Goosebumps for me. I was like, there's Goosebumps at me as a kid. I was like, that was scary as shit. But then now I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's not the same thing I watched.
But more like an allegory for the trans experience. Because the director is trans, I believe, and then the character goes through this John. What did I roll?
I did not eye roll. Wait, hold on. I wanted to know. I did not eye roll. I was just
I can't say anything.
No, wait. Let me,
masculine men.
Hold on. I did not eye roll, to be clear. It's dark in this room, so you didn't see my eyes.
I saw your eyes.
No, wait.
The light is shining on you.
No. They didn't roll. They did more of like, oh shit, I didn't know. That type of look.
Oh fuck.
I was like, oh fuck, that's her. I don't know. That's her in the corner. I don't know. I just
I feel like if you go into it knowing that the movie helps a bit more,
a little bit
with that
maybe.
idea. So
I mean, I haven't seen it, so
yeah. And I feel like, I don't know, it gave me an understanding of like what that community goes through in terms of like finding their own identity, and there's like the struggles of like having others understand it.
yeah.
So that's what it is. But it felt like for me, it is more insightful.
See, now that sounds
No.
different.
I didn't get none of that shit.
Did you even watch the same thing?
I didn't get none of that
I don't know. Were you on your phone?
I was watching.
Wait. So that's like interesting because you guys both watched the same thing, but had different experiences out of it.
Which
one,
happens.
I know,
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
like one because you knew that like little bit of context beforehand, and you just kind of went in cold, which is, yeah, I don't know. You get different outcomes, I guess.
I could have went in with my ass cheeks on fire,
Okay.
and it still wouldn't have done it for me.
But no, it's like, but yeah, I also don't think there's anything wrong with watching a movie multiple times, twice, whatever, to like really like understand it.
Let it
Let it
soak
simmer
in.
down,
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
I did watch The Good Son with
Kogan?
and Elijah Wood. I don't know why. It was just random. I was like, oh, if I can, I'll just watch that. I watched Challengers, and I watched Old Boy.
Nice. Old Boy is great.
And I watched.
What's happening?
Well, no, Old Boy. Listen, Old Boy is great.
Please don't do this to me, Jamal. This is. Please do not do this to me right now. I do not need this today.
I'm just gonna say, right now, I had heard the lore of Old Boy and
the masterpiece, yes,
and whatnot, right?
The masterpiece.
And so I had just saw Deadpool before that, the new one, and yes, I know that's where they got that shot from.
Yes, a lot of action movies do.
And I know, like, back then, you know what I mean? Back then, that shit's probably like, oh, that shit's amazing. I think what happened is because I saw Deadpool and they did it. And then I saw Old Boy and it's like, on Reddit, people's like, oh my God, that shot is amazing. It's like, if I hadn't seen it, right, in Deadpool, I probably would have looked at it a little bit more of like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, I understand, like, what it is, but it was just kind of, like, diluted, I guess, because I had already saw it. And then there was a lot of incest stuff.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry.
The whole...
I was trying to find it.
It's a lot of incest stuff, which...
Are they from Alabama?
Just
kidding.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I mean, I kind of get the story of it. Like, he doesn't know that that's, spoiler, his daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about at all.
The greatest movie of all time.
So I get that part, and so I can let that one go, right? Because he goes to prison, which it's not even really
not prison.
Yeah, it's like
He's
a
held up in the apartment building.
Yeah, and then but then the other guy, I don't know the boss's name, the one that he was fighting,
the villain.
Yeah. He knew that was his sister.
Yeah,
and he was like, we were okay with it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, buddy. I'm like, I don't go around just sharing that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's still a decent movie. And then I'll just wrap it up.
He said decent. I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, I gave it 4. I gave it 4.
Last episode with Alec.
I gave it 4 stars.
Oh God, that pains me.
4 stars is decent.
That's a weird way to say 5, Jamal. You're supposed to say 5.
Well, no. Listen, if I was in Alabama, that would have been peak. But
and I hate, and I truly hate that you watched Deadpool Wolverine before that scene.
Well,
that actually disgusts me. Not because of you. Dude.
No,
it's more just the over idea of Deadpool Wolverine ruining Ryan Reynolds ruining more of my life than he already has.
Well, it's and that's what I'm saying. Like, if if I watch it,
because that action scene ain't shit compared to Old Boy. On God, like honestly.
Can you describe the scene? The one from Deadpool.
It's the one where they're fighting all the Deadpool variants, and it's like it's a tracking shot.
Yeah.
Of the fight.
I see.
The same thing that happened to Old Boy, but without bad CGI.
It's a lot of fat Chinese men.
They're Korean.
Oh, sorry. It's a lot of fat Korean men fighting in like this dimly lit hallway.
Did you show me that scene once when we were back in
Probably
Expression?
Honestly, that was like
I think so. Maybe I saw just that scene.
It's like one of the great like fight scenes of all time.
Well,
like,
I mean, he has a hammer, and it's like 20 dudes.
It's so good.
They could have whooped his ass.
There's like at least 30 different movies that like rip it off.
You can rip it off all you want, but it's still
20 years. It's still like one. It's still like
you can still jump his ass. I'm not discrediting that. It's not a good movie, but I'm just saying this motherfucker has a hammer. All right, it's 20 of us. Somebody got to take that first shot, and then we about to beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry, Jamal, that is not real for you.
Listen. And then there's just like, you can see whatever. I don't want to ruin.
How about you digress?
And then I've been watching the show Heels on Netflix. It was on like Showtime or something, or Stars.
Oh yeah.
But it got canceled. It's like the wrestling show with Stephen Amell. It's pretty good. Sad that it's only like 2 seasons because I'm almost through it. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Oh, and then I watched Long Legs.
You said that last.
Oh, and
you did.
Oh, okay, sorry. And then I started watching Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nice. There you go.
but we'll
Cool,
get to
cool.
that because I really have some thoughts on those.
Oh, they hear him.
But before we get there, speaking of Halloween slashers, film history.
Film history. Yeah. Okay. October 20. On October 25th. Today's October 25th.
It is.
In 1978. Perfect for this episode. And the Halloween, the OG, directed by. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
I thought you sneezed.
I was reading it and then I thought it said Donald Trump. I was like,
Where? Oh, okay, Donald.
Sorry,
Okay,
yeah.
I see why.
How terrifying would that be?
Donald Trump ass fucking Michael Myers.
Jeez.
Watch out, his knife doesn't touch the human hand.
And then I'm gonna fuck it in the pussy.
But yeah, 1978, October 25th, Halloween, directed by John Carpenter, starring Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee Curtis, and their film debut was released. And of course, that's an iconic horror film, set a benchmark for a lot of slasher movies to come after that. And yeah,
I would agree.
classic film.
I would agree. And that is a perfect segue into horror films. Our
Yes.
favorite horror movies and favorite horror characters, etc. Now, I'll go since I have some thoughts.
yep, go for it.
So again, it's Halloween season, and I like to watch these franchises. And so I was watching, the Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I can give the first one a pass because they're setting up the story and the lore of Jason. I think to me, the second one was probably the better of all of them. And then it just kind of rinse, wash, and repeat. And it's a lot of camp. It is a lot of camp. No pun intended.
What does that mean when you say it's a lot of camp?
It's campy. Like,
Yeah, the early 80s horror movie.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's
That's
like,
part of the fun.
Gotcha.
not for me, man. Not for me. And I think the reason why is because I think you could look at like Halloween. That feels like somebody is really like out to fucking just murder people. Not saying that like Jason isn't, because he is, but then it just kind of feels like he starts to take on this. He transforms and shit. Later on in the franchises, he's getting struck by lightning to bring him back to life. His costume is never like consistent. Like whenever it's a new one, he's drowned. Spoiler: he's fucking got a chain around his neck, and he's sleeping with the fishes basically. And then he comes back, and he's in fucking New York.
Yeah.
And
Jason
then
takes Manhattan.
and I hated that one. Oh, I hated that one.
You know, like the second or third best one. That's the best one.
You think so?
I think that's one of the better ones. Yeah.
Wow.
The only reason why I don't like it is because in the earlier ones, he's killing anything that fucking, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then he goes to Manhattan, and it's like the scene where he's walking in Times Square, and then like the dude is just like, "Hey man, what you did?"
He kicks a boombox.
Yeah, and then he just lifts up his mask. I'm like, he would have fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
everybody on the street would have gotten fucked up. Mm-hmm. So I just felt like it just kind of started to lose like the scariness of it. It wasn't even really scary. And then Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, like to me, he's just like I'm like, okay, they barely even show this motherfucker, like in the and I'm like,
It's like Jaws, basically.
and you know what I don't like? They don't get the tits out.
Okay, so I can't talk about Margaret Qualley looking good in that in the Substance, but he can talk about titties, being like, not the women not presenting the titties for me.
I'll be the moderator for this.
Cause that's some bull.
I'll allow it.
Jason, like the early
my
ones,
God.
Jason was like, "Yeah, we getting them out. Get them tits out. Get them tits out while I kill you." And then I'm thinking, okay, Freddy's like, "Keep them titties in.
He's more conservative.
Keep the titties in." And it's like, all right.
I didn't
like-
see the hypocrisy right
Like,
there.
what, like,
He's like,
See, at least what I was talking about actually supports the fucking story. He just talking about so he can see some like teenage titties in a movie.
whoa.
Are they not playing teenagers?
Yeah, actually, good. You know, I was thinking about that too, right? Like,
I hope you were.
like, isn't that kind of weird though when you think about it? Because like,
I mean, it helped that they all look like 45.
but like, but you know what I mean? Like in like American Pie and like all these like teen movies, right? They're teenagers, but there's nudity, and then we're watching them have sex, but they're supposed to be like teenagers.
Yeah, it's like it's the Euphoria argument, pretty much.
I haven't, but yeah,
I mean, you know that show.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have,
yeah,
like
yeah.
sex all the time.
but you know what I mean? Like,
naked.
doesn't
Yeah.
like when you really think about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody bats an eye,
Mm-hmm.
but they're supposed to be portrayed as teenagers in high school, and we're watching them have sex and get their titties out and all that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah. It's understand. Yeah, I understand.
You know what I
that
mean?
where it could get weird.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's never like you never really think about it.
But yeah. And then again, it's like you know that you're seeing like adult people
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
these characters, so it's not literally like
Yeah.
a huge issue. But I can understand why people would be uncomfortable with that.
I'm not. I'm just
For
saying.
sure. Yeah.
It's
But
just-
I know certain people
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, you know, because I know I remember like back when Euphoria was really popping up, people were like, "Why are we watching teenagers have all this graphic sex?" Even though they're like all played by like actors like 24 and over, basically.
Because
So-
some weirdo is sitting there and he's
Oh no, yeah,
he's
I know,
enjoying that
like,
shit.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they are 14 and 15. It's like, all right, buddy. I will say my favorite horror character probably would be Mike Myers. Because I just feel like
I'm just thinking of the actor.
oh
Yeah, baby, yeah.
because I just feel like he is like thinking about it, like if I had to go up against like Jason and Freddy and Mike
Would
Myers,
rather go up against or whatever.
I feel like Mike is like he's really out to just hurt people.
Okay, you haven't seen any of the Terrifiers because Art Decline.
No, I
Art
haven't.
Decline would beat the shit out of Michael
Yeah.
Myers, honestly.
Wow.
I have to check him out.
Like
Does
Art Decline
Terrifiers
is-
have any like powers or like you know what I mean?
He's technically immortal.
Immortal?
Yeah, because of a certain like.
Okay.
It's kind of like Pennywise almost. or-
No, he has more like the help of a demon.
Interesting.
To keep
'Cause
him
I was gonna
alive
say
and-
Pennywise, he's more of like an alien, right? If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Like
Okay.
some weird-
Yeah, he's an alien, type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Art Decline was like powered by a supernatural entity that keeps
Hmm.
him.
Now, do they state that like explicitly, kind of like in the first one?
No, not in the first one. You learn about it more
Okay.
as the movies go on. But
I
yeah.
see.
Now, see, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's okay. Like when it's like, okay, this character has that. But like with Jason, where it's like he gets struck by lightning, his head got chopped off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he becomes a cartoon character
Yeah,
after a while. yeah.
essentially. So like for me, it's like I would prefer like if it's just like establish that kind of early on, which they do with Freddy, where like Freddy is like this entity, but to me like Freddy's just not. I mean, he attacks you in your dreams, I guess. But
Freddy is like my favorite.
okay,
Out of all. Well, we're gonna put Leatherface in there as well. I know he's not as
From Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, I would say either Leatherface or Freddy Krueger. I probably would lean on Freddy Krueger a bit more because I feel I think that Freddy having a sense of humor makes him stand out a lot from the other horror characters. Because Freddy will fuck you up, but also tell like a couple of jokes like he's fucking like a
Insane.
Deadpool character or some shit.
No, God.
not like that, like meta.
Oh, okay.
Really,
I
but
thought
like
he would
just
be
like I don't know, say cheese, bitch, and
Yeah,
then like fucking I don't know, kill you with a camera or some shit.
or like a block of cheese. or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
oh God, just kill me.
Exactly, yeah. Like he'll do like a corny one-liner and then kill you. Like that's what sets him apart from the others to me.
And I've started number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I got like halfway in there, but I saw it said like Larry Fishburne, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Lawrence Fishburne in it.
But I'm like, who the fuck is Larry
Oh yeah,
Fishburne?
he used to go by Larry.
So I'm thinking like, oh, this is like his brother or some shit. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's him.
I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's got a twin. So I Googled Larry Fishburne, and then Lawrence pops up.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would he go? Like, why Larry Fishburne?
Maybe.
I guess I was like he was like a young guy.
I was gonna say
like,
maybe
we called Larry back.
Yeah,
in the day.
Larry was like a shorter version of
He was-
Lawrence, and he just wanted to be a mature name.
Yeah,
Who would name your kid like Larry? You know what I mean? Like when you
it's
think
an
about
old name.
it. Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Larry. Nobody's fucking naming their
Larry
kids.
the Cable Guy. The greatest
Larry the
of them
Lobster.
all. The Larry the
greatest
Lobster.
Larry.
The greatest Larry of all. The Cable Guy. Tomater.
Jonathan, what's your favorite horror movie and horror character?
So horror movie, I would maybe say
Barbarian.
Well, actually, not kidding. No. For me, it would be, I think, you're gonna laugh, but Jigsaw, because I think that had the most impact on me.
That's understandable.
Like,
yeah.
because I grew up with it.
Ah,
Like,
yeah,
also,
that's our generation.
Yeah,
like
that's
horror icon.
understandable.
Yeah.
so like, I would always like be terrified of like looking around me, like, is anybody like following me and like, you know,
Gonna
have
kidnap
a
me
pig
and take me
head
to
or
their
whatever? Like,
torture
yeah.
chamber.
And so like that was the most like terrifying thing for me growing up. But my favorite character for like horror would probably be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Was it Leatherface?
Leatherface, yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I do like the Saw movies. I like the kind of creativity that they have with them, especially like with the first one. You know, where it's just like well, spoiler, he was in there the whole time, and it's just like
That was insane.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the paranormal stuff? Are you guys into that?
I am. I don't know. For me, because I don't know. Because I'm thinking like paranormal movies, like of course Paranormal Activity, Poltergeist, shit like that. But probably not my favorite. I'm
Insidious.
more on my favorite type of horror, usually like body horror
Mm.
and yeah, slashers. Like slashers on like kind of like on the
Yeah.
camp level of like Terrifier and like those old Friday the 13th movies. Because those are like I like seeing like fun in my horror pretty much. Either you get like disturbing shit or like fun like campy horror shit like that.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
so those are the kind of horror movies I like. And then, but yeah, I'm not really super into the paranormal. I mean, I watch it, but I'm not super into it as much as
Interesting.
others. Yeah.
I think like before I wasn't like a big horror movie guy, but then I was like, maybe I should watch it, like if I ever wanted to make one. And I do agree, like I think the slashers are kind of entertaining. Because for me, it's like I want something that seems real, that is scary. You know, where like you could run into some crazy motherfucker in a mask and he just hatching people up and shit.
Yeah, that's more terrifying than anything. Because
Yeah.
like there's real situations that you can get into.
Yeah.
Very real.
How many fucking people have interacted with a fucking monster
Mm-hmm.
and you just don't even know it?
Yeah.
You could have been
Exactly.
at fucking Costco and this motherfucker's behind you and you dropped your can of beans and he picks it up. And then this motherfucker went out and hatched it to somebody in a shed or some shit.
Beans, what the fuck?
So
I'll
interesting.
kill you for them beans.
So you guys fear more of what you know versus the unknown,
that and the human body is scary.
right?
So body horror,
Okay, I
stuff
guess,
like
yeah.
the substance, you know, that's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
recent. Yeah, of course.
I mean, and not saying that like the paranormal stuff isn't scary,
Right.
Yeah.
but I think that you're having the mind do a lot of the work, which it could be scary.
Well, okay. Now let me put it to you this way: would The Exorcism be under paranormal?
The Exorcist?
Yeah, The Exorcist, or like, The Exorcist, and all those series and all that.
That's more like what religious horror.
So that's a whole other category.
That's another category. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What would you put Smile 2 then? Or Smile 2, like the Smile series?
That's just supernatural, demon
Supernatural?
shit, like
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah, like yeah, that's around there.
Okay. Okay.
And that's another thing about Smile too, where it's like, do y'all like the idea of horror being more about like trauma,
yeah.
or do you like it being more about like just straight up like goofy, like kind of like not senseless, but just more like not as serious, like more on the verge of camp era. I know you said you don't really like the campy era.
I mean,
at
I
all.
think it could work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mind the campy because I know like that's what it was in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But like it just kind of got like with the later Jasons where it was just really kind of campy.
Yeah.
But I think
It's not repetitive for you, is what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
I think trauma could be
interesting,
really
yeah.
scary.
Can't be because I know a lot of horror fans don't kind of have a bit of a disdain for modern horror just because a lot of new horror movies now focus a lot on trauma and like very like kind of like darker ideas in a way. So
What's that one Hereditary?
Hereditary, yeah, that was kind of like not really the start of it, but like a lot of people use the term elevated horror. Can like separate it from like, you know, the Friday the 13th and
Where would you place Hereditary? Like in what category? Or like if you had to describe it into two categories, you can.
like in terms of like
Like when
the genre.
Yeah, like when we talked about like slasher, paranormal,
like
religious, and
cult-ish.
would that go into the religious?
Cultish, paranormal. Yeah, just like not really religious. Yeah,
Okay.
cultish, paranormal, like kind of like stuff like that because they're dealing with like a spirit,
Right,
in that movie and stuff. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so probably around there. But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like it feels more like a family drama for a while, and then like the horror like really packs on.
turns out you're wrong.
Yeah, and like more movies like that where it kind of like where like all these kind of like more snobbish people about horror just kind of like make it more. No, it's actually a drama within the horror genre.
You just don't know.
You just don't get
You
it.
just don't
Okay, like still the stuff like the Babadook. I don't know if you guys seen
Yes.
that. Yeah, the Babadook.
Yeah.
It's a Australian horror. That's in New Zealand.
I
Even
call it the
Australian or New
Babadook.
Zealand. But yeah, that feels more like a drama than it does a horror movie, and it's like the horror feels more subtle.
That looks kind of racist a little bit.
Not the Babadook.
So
is
it's Australian.
I
That
believe it's
explains
either
the
Australian or
accents.
New Zealand. Yeah,
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
But yeah, this movie's like that, and then like
I just
even
recently watched that
Midsummer.
too, yeah.
Midsummer.
Yeah, Midsummer, yeah.
Mhm.
I think you can look at it as like, do you want an instant like jump scare,
Mm.
and then kind of you experience it, you had it, okay, then you come down, and then you're just waiting for the next one, or do you want something where it's just like it's just a constant, kind of throughout, where maybe you're not frightened, but like as you're watching it, like mentally, like I said, mentally, it's kind of like you're doing, like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Now anything that moves in the room, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's different types of fear,
Yeah.
and that's what they're made for.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, there's subgenres of horror that's for everybody.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
for
I never
sure.
really realized it like that. But yeah, there's a lot of subgenres, almost like something for
Horror,
everybody.
horror comedies, sci-fi horror,
Yeah.
historical horror, where it's more set in period piece, like The Witch and things like that.
Well, it's the easiest genre to make.
Yeah.
But
But
you also got the Nosferatu
What is that?
remake that's coming out.
That's
The
like-
vampire movie.
Yeah.
That's
Dracula, right?
It's basically Dracula. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically, yeah.
That's coming out. That's a historical period horror film piece.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's one. I'm very excited for that one. That's directed by the Robert Eggers, the director of like The Witch and
Oh, it's
The
gonna be good
Northman.
then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and The Lighthouse, and I think it stars the Willem Dafoe, Lily Rose Depp. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's a good cast.
I'll just say this. Do you think like, because I was looking at was it Robert Englund? Was that his name?
Robert England.
England. And I was just like, okay, I want to see what else he's done.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much only done like the
Oh,
Freddy
horror.
stuff,
No, he did.
but he's done other stuff,
like horror centric stuff. Like he's the
Yeah.
guy you get. For
but
that,
nothing
Interesting.
nothing big.
He was in Stranger Things the last season.
Oh, okay. Was
He
he?
was the father that got and his family got killed.
Oh.
He was the older version of that when he's there. His eyes are out.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe
yeah.
it was
and then his
a
son.
nice little kind of
Yeah, it's like a little like a
Nah.
tribute. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like I was gonna say, like, do you
Wow.
think like they get typecasted?
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
A lot of horror actors do.
But like, do you think they do it by choice, or because let's say like, okay, you can build a horror franchise and just take off, even if you don't make like a lot of money on them. Like it's still people are like, oh, I want that scare around Halloween. So do you think they're just like, well, I can do this, or I can try to do other stuff, but I always know that like
It's just more. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like an actor wants to work,
mhm.
and then when there comes a lot of opportunities, where it's like you can make a couple of horror movies like in the span of a year,
Mhm.
and you can make money as well. You're having fun, and you're playing these characters. Like, yeah, why not?
For
Some people
me,
just seem
yeah.
comfortable with not being like want to be the next Tom Cruise or like the next Margot Robbie, stuff like that. Some people just want to act.
she has an accent.
Margot
Higher
Robbie?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from Australia.
You just found that out.
I was watching something,
you,
right?
you didn't know she was Australian. This whole time?
I don't know what I was watching, and it was just like her like a quick little interview.
Yeah.
And she was speaking, and I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know you're good, man.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
how you know you're good.
I find it's kind of like widely known that she's Australian.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, I definitely think you can definitely maybe get typecasted if you make a habit out of it. But I think if you like, what is it called? Like hustle and like really work your ass off, and you can get out of that mold. I mean, like with the film history, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's what is it like? Started in
Called her
Halloween.
Scream Queen.
Yeah, Scream Queen.
Yeah.
She's like the Scream Queen. The
Exactly.
OG. Yeah.
And and like I remember hearing that back in like film school and all that. She was like the Scream Queen. She started off like, in horror, but look at her now. She got an Oscar from.
Well, she shouldn't have got it.
Oh God.
She shouldn't have.
But overall, she's become like a very respected
Yeah.
actress.
Yeah, and then also I think, well, I could be wrong with this one, but Anya Taylor-Joy started in. I've seen when I first saw her, I saw her in The Witch.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Witch.
She started more as like the girl you go to girl for horror.
Yeah,
pretty
and then
much, yeah.
slowly started branching off of that. And now
Yeah.
she was in Furiosa. You know what I mean? So,
But I
good for
think
them.
I'll play devil's advocate to that. I think now that applies to Marvel, where once you get in there, you're in there.
with horror.
Yeah, as like
the Marvel equivalent of like being
No, yeah,
typecast in
yeah,
horror.
yeah. You know what I mean?
wouldn't Say maybe like certain actors, but like I don't know. There's like I feel like there's a lot of like big name actors.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of like with horror. I feel like you get like up and comers more than anything, but with Marvel you get more like prestige actors, more actors that have been.
They get
doing
more
it for a
actors
long
that
time.
are
Yeah.
that have a little bit of
Like
name
you got
recognition.
Christian Bale and Thor Ragnarok, but I'm not Thor Love and Thunder, but you're
Yeah.
not gonna be like, oh, that's the guy from fucking Thor Love and Thunder. Like,
Yeah.
that's
they-
Academy Award winner Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
But that's because they've already built like a, you know what I mean? I'm saying like if somebody comes up and like we don't know who they are, right?
Yeah.
And like they're just stuck in like a like if we're the Freddy, like Robert.
Okay.
All he was doing was just Freddy's for a while, right?
Yeah.
If somebody comes up now and they get stuck into Marvel, like for what? They sign you up for like
Yeah.
10 fucking movies probably or however.
Like, yeah, it's still like Robert Englund wasn't like a huge name or anything.
No, but
beforehand.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
if you come in now and you do like I'm gonna do one, but like you know what I mean? Like you become like, oh, okay, I can do like how you were saying they want to work. And it's like, oh, I'll do like 2, 3 more. And the next thing you know, you've done like 7. And now, you've built the name, but like you haven't really.
I could apply that to the actress that plays Miss Marvel
Yeah.
because I feel like I think she even stated like she's not really too interested in like playing other parts besides that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on
yeah.
actors as
Yeah.
well. We give like the studios and all them too much credit when in fact I think is right down to the when you think about it down to the actor, right? Because sometimes what the actor like you said that if they want to do just like I'll just do 3 and then they end up making 7 of them, right? Maybe they just got too comfortable, right?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like maybe they start making that money, and then and this could be something too. Maybe she's like, well, I'm not that good, and so
I wouldn't say she's
no,
she's
but
a
not
good
like,
actress, yeah.
but no, not her specifically, but somebody could be thinking that,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they're just like, maybe I've been trying to do this for a couple years and nothing has taken off. So if I get this Marvel, I'm fine with being in that universe type thing. I mean, we could sit here and debate that.
Yeah, it just depends how the actor chooses to go about it. Because I feel like even we're going to talk about him later, like Tom Holland. I feel like for a very long while, I think I'm like, damn, this good dude's going to just be known for playing Spider-Man. That's it.
Yeah, well, now he's going to be known for playing Spider-Man and dating Zendaya.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I'm like, your girlfriend's like picking the superior roles over you.
But do you think that's because she hasn't? I mean, what, she's been in 1, 2 Spider-Mans maybe?
No, I mean she's been in almost the same amount of movies she's like Tom Holland's been in.
Yeah.
Like superhero movies?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
like she's been in all the his Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
and then like Tom Holland did like what 2
2 Avenger movies.
Avengers movies. Like that's not like much of a difference really.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? And we'll get there.
Okay.
But before we get there,
yeah.
we have been making short films.
Yeah,
Yes, we have.
Alec was making My Darling Look at Me, and I have been making Circle of Sinners. Well, we've all been making those. So, Alec, you're a little further along in your process.
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
you kind of tell us how that's going and where you're at?
It is going well. We are almost done with the music. We actually should be done with the music in the next few days. And we had this delays with the music, but we submitted our film, an early cut of the film, to the Slam Dance Film Festival. And
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yeah, we submitted a work in progress cut
Mm-hmm.
to the film. We put a disclaimer at the beginning to say like, oh yeah, this is a work in progress, but soon we will send you the full final cut and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much we sent in the version with temporary music until we got the full score and everything.
Right.
But yeah, everything's pretty much done with it. And then besides that music aspect, but yeah, Slam Dance is basically like the less. I know the less pretentious version of Sundance, I think, because I think like Sundance is like a very, very small like chance of you getting into the film festival.
Right.
It's like very like
it's very prestigious.
It's like a little 1%. And it's a bit more like it's gone more mainstream now. They premiere more like mainstream films than anything really. Than like really focusing on indie films. That's been like the criticism of Sundance nowadays. Feels more commercial. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Slam Dance feels more indie centric and more indie positive than Sundance has been in the last couple of years. But yeah, hopefully we get into that. That'd be cool. We could like go to LA and then like, hang out with our producer, Abby and Connor, and, just like network and everything, see some cool films. So
Hell yeah.
that'd be cool. But other than that, yeah, we're very far along on it, and we should be able to have a final cut, like a full final cut within the next like week or so from this recording date.
Yeah. Pack your suits, fellas.
Yeah.
Pack your suits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're
Then there'll be updates on like
oh god.
kind of more of an inside the behind the scenes of making the film and everything within the next couple of weeks as well.
Dope.
As we finish the movie.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
How about you? How's Circle of Sinners going? Because we were editing it not too long ago.
Literally.
Yeah.
We were doing some work on it before we actually started rolling here.
Yeah, we're very much on the early cut of the film, the very first cut of the film. So
It's always, and I told you, it's always tough, like watching a rough cut because, in your mind, you've seen the finished product.
Right.
And then when it's not like there, it's just like, yeah, okay, but we'll get there. But no, I mean, what you've put together, I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like we're still working on it and figuring some things out with it. And, you look at it and you're like, man, I wish we would have had this, wish we would have did that. And you just kind of learn and go from it. I'm just happy that we finished it, shot
absolutely.
it. And now it's like, now we can piece it together and just kind of work with what we have. And I was talking to you. I don't know if I want to do like pickup shots on some stuff. I don't know. I don't really want to go through that hassle of it. Having to get everybody back together and get the location again.
I know you had a lot of difficulty in terms of like building up to those shoots.
Yeah.
And, because like. How many actors were in total?
It was about 16-ish.
Goddamn.
Somewhere around there. And
I shouldn't talk about a lot of my previous short films had a big cast. Well, now it's difficult too as well.
I can tell you right now, my next one will not be that big of a cast. I mean, it's, a lot of, and I probably alluded to it on the last episode, but a lot of stuff was just kind of going down like with cast and things like that. And it was almost to the point where we were going to, I want to say it was either the first day at the school or the second day. And I was just kind of like, man, I just kind of want to be done. I was like, I'm not even excited to like film it. I was like, I just want to be done with it. But then like, as we got into it, that changed around. But yeah, I'm excited to see where what we can come up with. And I mean, if I had to put like a finish date on it, I'd probably say maybe sometime in possibly like December.
Nice.
I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
Not in a rush on it. And then you had asked me like about like festivals and stuff. And right now we're at like 37 minutes. And I know that like they do
festivals do not like anything over 25 minutes. Really,
they are sticklers.
Yeah,
and so like I don't even think when I was creating it that I had like aspirations to put it in a festival. I think I just wanted to finish it.
Yeah, you
know,
definitely don't have to be like,
No.
this is gonna go to the festival
Yeah.
across the nation and stuff like that. Yeah, you can just make a movie and then post it online.
Yeah, and obviously, there's still time, a lot of time for me to decide if I want to do that or not. But I think for me, it's just like finishing it and getting back in that mindset of creating. It's helped because now I'm already starting to like work on another script and kind of figure that out and stuff like that. So for me, it's more so just like, hey, let's just get this one going, still make it really good, and then just kind of keep building off of it. But hey,
spark.
it might end up in some festivals. I don't know. I'm a competitor. I like to win.
I like doing things.
I like to fuck shit up.
I like the fuck.
And then if they don't take me, then they're racist. But that's here nor there. That's here nor there. But you know who's not racist? John Burgundy.
This is the news.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
John Burgundy.
This is news with John Burgundy.
Bitches.
Woo! You heard it here,
Woo,
folks.
yes, heard it.
I am not racist.
Well,
No. So let's go ahead and get started with the first things first. The box office for the weekend of the October 18th through the 20th. We got number 1, Smile 2, coming in at 23 million. Number 2 is The Wild Robot, coming in at 10.1 million. Terrifier 3 on the third spot, no pun intended, at 9.3 million. Number 4, we got Beetlejuice at 5 million. And last, we have We Live in Time, coming in at 4.2 million.
Joker's not on there?
Joker's not on here.
That's
Yeah.
the Living Time. That's the one with
Andrew
Andrew Garfield
Garfield
and Florence Pugh.
Florence
right?
Pugh,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
correct.
Did you guys see what he said?
No, what?
So he said,
Andrew Garfield?
yeah.
is it?
He said when they were filming their
Oh, that
that's it.
clip.
and somebody yelled cut. He's like, "Oh, we didn't hear it." Yeah, okay, Andrew.
Andrew and Florence were going down.
Okay, Andrew.
No, hold on.
I mean, I get it.
I mean,
So I did watch that clip. You're right, and it's funny because you said that they were going at it, and he looks, and that the cameraman is over there like facing the
corner or
wall,
some shit.
and the boom guy is like on the wall, on the
Like
corner.
in the corner, like the end of Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. he had to look like he was probably looking like. All right, let me keep going.
I got an eye full of Andrew Bussy. I can't unsee Spider-Man's ass.
I thought that was so funny because it's like, but they also could have yelled cut again. Somebody could have been
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Andrew, we're done."
I mean, it probably like some good footage to like edit
Right.
around,
But if they were, but if they turned around, they didn't get the whole thing. But I mean, I guess they felt like they had enough. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait,
that's
so
funny.
so did he look and he kept going, or did he look and he stopped?
Maybe they were waiting for like something from like the intimacy coordinator. Maybe
Well, he said that was there an intimacy? There had to have been an
intimacy coordinator.
intimacy coordinator, but in the room it was just Florence Pugh, Andrew Garfield, the cameraman, and the boom guy. That's it. And then in the other room was everybody else.
because
but-
usually for those type of thing, they like to keep it smaller than.
I mean, like the director could have came in there. Somebody could have came in there and been like, "Hey, we
Yeah, he
cut
coulda
like
came,
5 minutes."
alright.
Oh, no, he at this point.
I mean, the director could have been like, "Hey, do that on your time.
Yeah.
We're not paying you to."
Andrew, how many more takes you got to eat, man?
But just
Bring me the pills.
Get your blue chew.
I'm about to say that blue chew. But just a comment on the rest of the box office. Smile 2 coming in at number 1. That's not surprising. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. You guys have any comments? about
Terrifier 3. That was like the number 1 movie in America a few weeks ago when it first came out. 2 weeks ago, I think, at this point. And that's very impressive for an indie film.
Yes.
Basically. Like no major studios behind it or anything. Made for $2 million. I think that's really cool.
Not really much marketing behind it either. Because
Yeah,
I don't remember
no.
seeing any trailers,
More
anything on
online.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It was more of like word of mouth and like people themselves were like, "Hey, go check this movie."
The fandom. He's built up this fandom because I know the director. I think his name Damien Leone. He created the character Art the Clown many years ago for a short film. And he like got enough funding, personal funding, to make his own the first Terrifier
Feature
movie.
version of it, yeah.
And then he's like, I want to make the Terrifier story bigger, so let's do some crowdfunding and get Terrifier 2 going. And got like a little bit of distribution. The second film was like release in theaters for like 1 day, 1 weekend or something like that. But then like it made so much money that they were like, okay, let's expand it for like another couple weeks. And then people more and more started seeing it just to see like, what all the hype is about. And now that he's like formed this, fandom,
Right.
it's like they'll pretty much like go see Art the Clown anytime, anywhere, basically at this point now. So
Cool.
they'll fun. Yeah, I think it's just cool to see an indie film.
It is.
What do you think about like the Smile 2 kind of doing that same marketing again?
I mean, I haven't seen it as much as the first one.
Yeah,
But
because I feel like the first time is like it was really good.
Yeah.
Not the movie,
Movie's not very good.
but like the marketing of it is like you just have these creepy people fucking appearing up and smiling.
yeah.
But then it's like I saw like I guess they were doing it at a baseball game again, and I was just kind of like, okay, we've seen it.
Not as impactful.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
So like, what do you like? I was just while you were talking about Art the Clown, like, what if like you go to a theater and like,
Oh, shoot.
you know, what I
I
mean?
think
Like,
that happened actually.
like in mid movie, like they have like a clown come running in there.
I
or
think
some
the
shit.
actual actor that plays Art the Clown did something like that. Like
Yeah, that
recently.
seems like it would be.
That'd be terrifying.
I don't-
Like,
Yeah.
I legit. Actually, it's funny. I just remembered now. Like after me and my friends came out the movie, we were over at the Brendan, and
Oh,
Yeah. And-
doesn't shit go down at the Brent? That's
we come out, and then there's this guy in a fucking Art the Clown that looks exactly like Art the Clown, and we just got like, yeah, Art, go. As we're driving like close to him, and then he starts slowly coming over to our car. We get scared.
Yeah,
We're like, oh fuck.
I think that
Yeah.
would be like that would be perfect.
yeah.
I thought what you were gonna say is that like you were like, yeah, go Art the Clown, go, and you drive away, and then in the news, 3 people were dead near the Brendan.
Somebody got killed by an Art the Clown cosplayer.
You're like, oh shit, that was the actual guy.
That could have been me. But nah, it's like stuff like that is like pretty funny.
I think that'd be kind of interesting, like if you go and you watch it, right? So if you know that they're gonna make a fourth, which you said they are, and it's like if you can sign up for something, and where it's just like, okay, sign up to win this, but really like you're releasing like a press form where you could be filmed.
Yeah.
And then like when you come out of the theater, there is like an Art the Clown, kind of like that.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
And hold on, let me finish because I'm cooking here.
Okay.
Right? And so
Okay.
you come out of the theater, right? And it is like this crazy fucker dressed up in a clown suit. And you think, oh, it's just some random guy. But it's really like it's a film team and they're filming, like maybe they are chasing you to like your fucking car. And then it's all but you know what I mean? And then they use that footage in like the next like trailer or like movie or whatever. You know what I mean? To like genuinely scare the shit out of people. And then like they use it.
You give some people some heart attacks. That's where you get sued.
No, you signed a paper.
Beforehand, like
Yeah, but you would sign it as like a giveaway or type shit. I know that's illegal because you're lying.
I'm about to say that's the
I know that's illegal.
territory.
But at the same time, imagine,
But it'd be interesting, yeah,
right?
I was
Like you
saying,
just like in a fucking like in the trailer is like real people reaction, like how they try to do with long legs. This is their heartbeat. Well, this is really motherfuckers being chased to their car.
oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Alright.
I was gonna say I did sort of see something similar to that when they were promoting the Alien movie, the last one that came out.
No, the
Of,
little like face huggers fucking running around.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the theater.
Uh-huh.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I seen
Those are
sort of
creepy.
a little bit. Yeah, I seen sort of a little bit about that, but following people to their car as they're running away, I don't
Those
think I've
little
ever seen
sexual assaulters just running around.
So just a lot of ditties. Anyway, speaking of people who were
Wait,
sexually,
no. Wait,
He's like,
Where was
don't,
that going?
don't brush it.
wait, hold up. Stop.
Don't brush me off.
I actually want to get your quick thoughts on Smile 2 real quick, Jonathan. What do you think of it?
So me watching Smile 2 for the first time of the whole Smile series, because I didn't even see the first one, I was like, but I knew enough of it. I was like, the first thing or the first reaction once the movie finished, I was like, isn't this the exact same thing as the first one? Because then when you said the whole wash, rinse,
wrist wash, repeat.
that whole process, I'm like, I feel like that's what they did with this thing. I would have liked it more if it would have sort of resolved, but I think what they're gonna do is it's gonna be its own universe, and they're gonna
What?
wash, rinse, repeat.
Rinse, wash, repeat.
What you get the point?
Well,
I'm trying
with the
to
way
say.
the movie ends is going to get into a very interesting territory.
How's it in?
You want to know?
I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I mean, like, real quick, it's like I like this a bit more.
I
than the
was
first
gonna
one
say,
for
yeah.
sure. I think the concept of the film was used more in an interesting way with the whole pop star thing and like
I was gonna say I like that aspect,
commentary on
part of it, too.
fandom
Yeah,
and all that stuff, like how crazy fans could be and all that stuff, and like you feel like everybody's watching you and stuff like that. I feel like they played out on that aspect with the concept of Smile better.
I like
than
the
the
actress.
first one.
She did pretty well.
Oh yeah, Naomi Scott. Yeah, she's fantastic. And
They had, I will say, I saw that they had Jack Nicholson's son in there.
yes,
Yeah.
Ray Nicholson. And I was like, that's a fucking cheat code because like you get one of the most iconic
Yeah.
devilish smiles. You get his child to like do the same thing.
Yeah,
And it looks-
they
it
said
looks
that
good.
was a little nod,
a little cheat code.
little tribute.
And he does look like him. He does look a lot like him.
Yeah.
And there's like certain lines that he says where it's like it sounds like Jack.
Like, we don't want to pay for Jack. We
Yeah.
want to pay for Jack's son.
We wish we could go back to the early 70s and get young Jack Nicholson to do this.
They could deep fake him.
Oh, no,
Lord.
thank you. I'd rather not just get his child. but yeah, the ending of the movie basically she gets taken over by the Smile Demon.
Mm-hmm.
But when she like the entity fully takes her over, she's doing it on stage in front of like millions of fans, and then when she kills herself. Because as you know, you kill yourself in front of millions of people. Millions of people see it. So I'm kind of like, are we gonna get World War Smile now? Because
God.
a lot of people saw that shit. Like,
Yeah.
There was like thousands of people in there. So I don't know if it was like televised or anything too. So maybe
Right.
the entity's planning to like do it more on a global scale. So we could go there. We just have people just being paranoid all the time and just like not trusting anybody and just like trying to fuck up, kill people before they get it. Because yeah, it makes you paranoid. So it could lead to some interesting things for the next film if they do one. I'm sure they will. But like
Yeah, I'm sure they will too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I thought it was interesting. I didn't hate it,
Yeah.
but
There's like all the jump scare shit is still like fucking pisses me off because it's so obnoxious. Like you're just doing loud ass noises. Loud ass noises, like really tight close ups of smiling faces. Like of course you're gonna scare your average 12-year-old.
Speaking of an average 12-year-old,
Tom Holland.
Because he's built like one.
So
I'm so sorry, Tom. We like you.
please show up on our podcast.
he's like, all right.
Bring your non-alcoholic beer, and we can drink it with you as we talk about your movie.
So Tom Holland will star in the new Christopher Nolan film and the untitled Spider-Man 4 in summer of 2026. The big news for fans of Tom Holland, the actor is set to star in upcoming Christopher Nolan's film, marking his first collaboration with the acclaimed director. As if that wasn't exciting enough, Holland will also be reprising his role as Spider-Man in the highly anticipated yet untitled Spider-Man 4. Set to hit theaters of summer 2026, shaping up to be a huge year for Holland. What do we think? Are you guys excited for him or not?
I'm happy for it more on the Nolan part of it because I feel like we talked about a bit earlier being like the typecasting thing.
Right.
And I feel like Holland, he's very talented, very good actor. And I've seen him be very good. Even in the Spider-Man movies, he's very good. And then like outside of that, he can be very good. But I feel like the movies he has chose to star in don't really support his talent because I feel like Cherry felt like the idea where it felt like, oh, this could be like my Oscar type of nomination because he's very good in the movie, but the rest of the movie is like damn near dog shit. In my opinion. I know you like that movie, Jamal, but like, but I think it's like that movie was so all over the place I couldn't decide where it really wanted to be. And then like he did some other movies like the Uncharted movie,
Yeah.
and then like he did that TV show on Apple that what I heard wasn't very good. So it just felt like his resume wasn't really up to snuff to his talents. But I feel like.
Fire agent.
Yeah. I mean, he's big enough to like choose his own parts at this point. I feel like, or like take whatever.
I think so.
Yeah, but then it's like I just feel like he's probably got to a certain point where he's like, okay, I need to start taking roles outside of Spider-Man more seriously to like set up my own, legacy outside of Spider-Man. And I feel like hooking up with Nolan on his next film. I believe that Matt Damon's also going to be in it. So So yeah, and do you know what this movie's going to be about?
I do not know.
Yeah. Well, there's two rumors about it. They're either Tom Holland and Matt Damon are playing like one of those like helicopter like what they call paramedic people.
Gotcha. Yeah,
like a sort of like action film type thing, or it's gonna be a period piece horror film.
So it's kind of up in the air.
So it's very much up. Of course, Nolan always likes to keep secrets about like what projects he's working on. So it could be interesting to see Nolan do like a horror movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen him do a horror movie.
So he usually doesn't like doing the same thing twice, unless it's like Batman. But like, but yeah, he usually doesn't like copying what he did last time. So
yeah,
it'd be interesting to see him do like more of a horror thriller type thing.
Yeah, I'm
IMAX 70 millimeter IMAX horror film.
Like Tom Holland, he's talented. Like there's no doubt in that. And I think when you look at it, right? Let's look at his peers, right? Who Timothy Chalamet,
yes,
Austin Butler,
I guess we could say Glenn Powell.
Yeah. What's the other guy? Irish guy.
Oh, Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan. Mm-hmm. You look at their stuff. And then you look at Tom Holland, and it's almost like he's playing catch up.
Yeah, it's like
damn. Yeah,
Chalamet has the career I think Tom Holland should have as well,
or wishes.
The wishes he had. Yeah, because like even I remember Timothy Chalamet actually tried out for Spider-Man.
You know, and I was gonna say that
Yeah.
I noted that Tom Holland is one of the few characters that didn't really have a big resume or name recognition before signing up to be Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else that got, like you said, they were there because
or
they
up
got
and coming. Yeah, more of a blank slate.
Yeah,
with
So it was interesting.
And so like he's only 28, right? But I mean, they've already like a lot of those have been nominated for Oscars. Some have probably won, right?
I mean, Timothy, I believe he's been nominated for an Oscar twice,
right?
Or at least the second one, he'll probably be nominated for the Bob Dylan movie.
And then
Austin Butler
with Elvis,
yeah, he got nominated for Elvis. Glenn Powell, not an Oscar nominee yet, but like I feel like he's like probably like next big leading star of our time.
And so I look at that, and that's why to me it's like you know, Spider-Man's iconic. But then when you look around at your peers, and you're like, okay, but what do you have to show for it?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably got to him,
and
I can see that.
And I think it. You know, like I said, he is 28, so he does still have time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
But then when you look at your peers, and I know he's probably done this, you know, you look at your peers and you're like, well, damn, these motherfuckers over here is nominated for Oscars.
Man, where's my golden statue?
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got an MTV award. I guess that's cool.
I won Best Kiss.
Yeah, I got Best Kiss.
Best superhero, best hero. Nickelodeon Choice Award. And I got that little orange blimp.
I'm at Comic-Con. You know what I mean? No, nothing against Comic-Con, but like, you know, and so that's why it's like if he was just some schmuck, it's like Zachary whatever.
Exactly. Oh God. No,
yeah, go ahead.
Get me started.
Go ahead and be off in your superhero universe.
But the best we got.
but I think, you know, I think there's gonna come a time where he's got to be like, you know, I gotta put this Spider-Man thing to bed.
Yeah.
And I think depending on how this Nolan film goes, this could be the switch.
Could be, this movie.
Yeah.
Go with, yeah.
And I think this is, I mean, Nolan's coming off of Oppenheimer. So this is probably the best time now, you know, like, because now people are like, okay, well, what now you got to be better than Oppenheimer. And so now it's like, okay, if he's got Matt Damon, it's like, okay, we know Matt Damon can act.
Yeah.
You know, and not saying that like the people that he's been in Spider-Man with, like they're not good actors, but now it's like, okay, now you're going to test yourself and we're going to see like if you can break out of that mode of being Spider-Man and start to keep up with your peers, because your peers are out there and they're making shit.
Yeah.
And they're winning awards and you're just like, oh, I'm just dating Zendaya.
Yeah.
And I'm Spider-Man.
And I'm Spider-Man. What a terrible life he leads.
I mean, it's horrible.
Zendaya and being Spider-Man.
It's horrible.
Timothy actually won an Academy Award.
So there you go.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
For Call Me By Your Name, it says
He
here.
was nominated. He didn't win that year, though.
Acclaimed Independent. Oh, maybe I'm reading the wrong one.
Be
a fact checker.
but he
I
was
was
still,
trying to find it, but yeah.
but he was still nominated.
Very much early on too. That's like, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like Tom hasn't done that. And at the end of the day, it's like you know, you're remembered for what you put out and what you do. And it's like I'm sure he doesn't want his resume to just be Spider-Man. Because like you said, like Cherry kind of flopped. His Apple show didn't really get good reviews.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like, and then Uncharted, okay, we don't even need to.
That made money, but it was like not a good movie. Yeah.
And so it's like, are you making stuff that people will be like, damn, okay, like this guy really can go.
He's taking the roles that sound great on paper.
Yeah,
Basically, yeah.
he needs to take something that's unorthodox, and maybe that's what that Apple show was, and maybe what he thought Cherry was going to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think him, like I said, I think him getting with Nolan, because now Nolan has to follow up Oppenheimer, and then you have to bring it.
Yeah.
Matt Damon he's not a slouch.
Exactly. Yeah, Matt Damon. Who do you think they're going to cast? Who else are they going to cast? Because Nolan likes to usually work with the same circle of people.
He's worked with Matt Damon already in
Interstellar, Oppenheimer, and now this one. So.
Shit, he hasn't worked with Christian Bale in a while, right?
Could come back for that
I
one.
was gonna say maybe Christian Bale.
Bring Cillian Murphy back in.
I was gonna say maybe Cillian Murphy because
he's always
they work
in his
really
movies.
well together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is Michael Caine retired? I think he is.
Yeah.
So he could have came back. But,
Speaking of, did you guys see that Daniel Day-Lewis is coming out of retirement?
Oh yeah, for
really?
his son's movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So
I'm kind of curious to see if that's like a one and done. He's just doing it for his boy. See,
Yeah.
is it helping him out a bit?
like his son's
Yeah,
probably
sure.
like, Dad, please. I can't get anything else. I've tried.
If you're in the movie, they will fund it. That's probably what happened.
I don't even need my name on it.
Yeah,
I need your name on it.
exactly. Yeah, I'm sure that helped. But yeah, interesting. He's coming back.
Yeah.
For that. I don't know if it's gonna be for a long time, but we'll see.
Well, I hope Tommy can, kind of start to like move past the Spider-Man
We're rooting
chapter
for him.
and start to take some stuff, because he should be a bigger name. And it's
He
like
should be, yeah.
and it's like now you have the Spider-Man fan base. Build off of that. Do some other shit. Maybe he needs to do like a low indie type movie. Hook up with Neon or
Good, yeah.
A24 or Us.
Well, yeah, sure. Come on, Tom Holland.
We'll take
We
you
got
to the
some
promised
projects.
land.
We'll get you your Oscar, not the Russo brothers. But wait, real quick, just we don't know anything about it, but Spider-Man 4, I think that's coming out a week after Nolan's movie.
Oh wow.
I'm thinking they could do another Barbenheimer type situation.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Capitalize
Nolan
it.
wants to be known as the guy that just comes out with his movie coming out next to another big movie. I don't know if he would like that, but yeah, I think they could do double Tom Holland summer. Why not?
Now, okay.
Double the Holland double feature.
Do you think, right? Oppenheimer was going to be good, but do you think if it comes out a month before Barbie, do you think it still has that same juice to it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of hype before it.
But like this was like the biggest movie blockbuster type thing in a while. You know what I mean? Like if we take that out, right? And you take away the marketing of Barbenheimer because Barbie had their
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like is it still like it's still a great movie? Not saying that it's not
No, yeah.
But I'm saying just like money wise.
I think so, yeah.
I feel like they were even
Nolan brings in the crowd.
Yeah.
I feel like the marketing team was even marketing it before they announced the Barbie movie or before we saw it in trailers of the Barbie movie. Because all I remember was he saying the little like countdown and the little radiation.
Because Barbenheimer came from the meme online. Yeah, so it's not like the
Yeah,
studio
there you
was like,
go.
let's call it Barbenheimer.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
but like
It's more of a natural like thing that
Yeah, I
happened.
know what you mean. Yeah.
like do you think like obviously it's still going to make money because it is Nolan, but like do you think it definitely made more because of that?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, Nolan has shown that he's like made big successful movies.
What's the one
beforehand,
that came out before Oppenheimer?
Tenet?
Tenet. That's right.
Yeah, that came out during the pandemic, so
Yeah.
that's kind of like tougher to call. But yeah, before that, even like with like Inception, that made like $800 million or some shit. So now it's like that's like an original film,
Right.
and everything. That's like his own idea. So
Yeah.
he brings in the crowd. At Interstellar brought in a lot of money too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
just not to play devil's advocate, but right.
You gonna do it anyway?
No. So he comes off of the Batman trilogy, and then he does Inception, right?
He did the Inception at the Dark Knight, yeah.
Right. So he had that. So people were clearly going to go see it for that.
Yeah.
And then Interstellar comes after Inception.
Mm-hmm.
That was
No, Dark Knight Rises came out during Inception.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
And then Interstellar.
Yeah, I believe so.
And okay, so
That's right, because he did sign on to do the Batman movies if they allowed him to do
his things. Yeah.
which was Inception and Interstellar.
now how what was the numbers for Interstellar at the box office? Right. Because I'm just I'm just looking at it like from like he was riding the Batman wave,
Okay.
right? He's riding the Batman wave,
681 million.
and then Inception
Or 681 million.
for Interstellar,
Yep.
and then Inception he does,
837 million.
and that's like kind of almost a couple years or like a year or two after Dark Knight. So he's riding that wave. Not saying that he doesn't do numbers, but I just wanted to see like because you said Tenet wasn't good, so I wonder if maybe like
I like Tenet.
No, I'm just saying like box office wise.
Yeah.
Like I just wonder like
Yeah.
if we look at it like he's riding the Batman wave, and then you still get Inception with that too, right?
Yeah.
And then Interstellar, it kind of starts to come down a little bit, right? And then Tenet comes down, we can say because of the pandemic. And then did he have anything before Oppenheimer? It was probably just Tenet, right?
Yeah. That was it.
And then he comes back up. But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think like obviously he was going to do crazy, right? I think the Barbenheimer made it must see. In a sense. Like he was still going to do good numbers, but I just wonder like now with like if we're still kind of in that Dark Knight kind of wave where like when his next one comes out.
I also think what helped was because Tenet was during the pandemic. Oppenheimer was like the biggest Christopher Nolan movie coming out, and people could go back to theaters again, and people wanted to go and experience that again. So it's a bunch of different
Yeah.
There's a lot of different factors.
I just think it's interesting. Just something to like, not saying that like Nolan, I mean he fucking makes money.
Yeah, just you just have something against them. It's okay.
Yeah. Huh?
No,
what'd you say?
I was like, you just have something against them. It's okay.
No. It's just
he just wanted to pray out his downfall.
I hate him.
Well,
movies have been consistently successful for like over a decade now. So it's So.
I just wonder like if there was like a little boost with the Barbie. Is all.
Could be.
Yeah.
So, moving on to a person who we do not hope to have a downfall is No, please don't. Lionsgate officially announced this past week that Call Me by Your Name and Challengers director Luca
Guadagnino
is set.
Italian there.
Guadagnino is set to bring his unique vision to
That's Vinny's last name, is it? From Jersey Shore? I'm
it?
sorry.
Yeah, Vinny Guadagnino.
That's his
that's
fucking
funny.
cousin or something.
That's racist. Is assuming that all Italians are really.
Luca Guadagnino is set to bring his unique vision to a new adaptation of American Psycho. The big question now is who should take on the iconic role of Patrick Bateman? With Guadagnino's talent for complex characters, this casting choice could bring a whole new layer to the infamous Wall Street villain. Who's on your short list for Bateman?
Okay, have you guys seen the original?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We all seen
that. That's the one with
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a serial killer.
He's a psycho, no pun intended.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we want somebody young or just anybody?
I mean, the character. Well, wait. But first of all, what do you guys think of this like idea of it being like a new version of this story?
I don't know. Because I mean, I haven't seen Call Me by Your Name, and Challengers. I wasn't so impressed. So
I thought you liked it a lot.
Huh?
I thought you said you liked it a lot. I remember you were like praising it.
Rewatching it, or like, I don't know. I wasn't like. I literally rewatched it on the plane back from my trip, and I was just like, I don't know. It didn't have the same factor. Like maybe I was riding in the coattails of like, oh yes, like Zendaya's in this like big film and like starring whatever.
It's all Texas
But then like rewatching, I was like,
Once your horny juices
okay,
evaporated.
I don't know. I thought it was like I didn't like. I wasn't so like, you know what I mean? So sold or like, man, this is really great. I just thought it was like, it was all right.
Yeah, I can see that.
With that being said, for a redone of American Psycho, do we need one? Do we want one? That's my question.
Yeah.
Technically,
because I understand like the younger generation, don't remember it, haven't seen it, or maybe
don't remember it. You never seen the memes on it alone?
But only the
memes feel like more popular than the movie.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, only the memes. So yeah,
yeah. It's like, I'm gonna return.
If you guys can see, we're doing all the memes.
We're doing all the memes. Him walking down the hallway with his headbuds on.
So
the Sigma Alpha male memes.
I wonder if it could play better as a show.
I could see that being a good show too.
Yeah,
I can see that. But what do you think of it? Won't being like remade, because they don't really say it's a remake. It's more like a
adaptation.
It's like they're doing some things that the original movie didn't from the book.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be interesting. I feel like this would be like, because Netflix loves like their serial killer type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But as a movie, who on the short list? That's kind of tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Personally, if anybody ever name, like, I don't know, if you said like the guy that did that movie, I'll Smile.
Yeah,
was directing this movie, I would not have any interest in this whatsoever.
Wow.
But like, not to say he's not talented, because he is talented. I'm just
wow.
I don't think he has like the juice for this type of movie. But like you say, like a director like this, the guy that remade Suspiria did like.
He did Suspiria?
Yeah.
Oh, now maybe. Yeah. I can imagine the horror or the goriness of it.
And then like Challenger, then Call Me by Your Name and stuff. Like this guy's like probably like one of my favorite directors going right now. Like, shut the fuck up, Jonathan. you like seeing Zendaya side titty. I know you did.
I mean, she damn near had nips showing.
No comment. Let's go.
But yeah, I believe this guy has all the right factors to make like a great like American Psycho movie. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how he interprets it, and then who he chooses to play. Because this is not like a role that you could just like choose anybody. It's got to be like a very specific like person.
Man, if he chooses Austin Butler, he's fucked.
Yeah, it's like
because he
it's a lot to build up. Yeah, it's a lot to live up to.
And now he has a serial killer.
Yeah, you gotta be in there.
He'd fucking lose it, man.
Sound like Patrick Bateman at all times. But now the character is supposed to be around 26, 30-ish. So you get an actor around like that.
What about the guy that played Dahmer?
Evan Peters, not good looking enough.
Oh, that's true.
I feel like you got to be like a good looking guy
that's
too.
True.
So I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking.
I got my names here. That's fine.
It's mostly maybe we're thinking the same thing, because like he has been hanging out with Jacob Elordi.
Interesting. Okay.
And Jacob Elordi's probably like 26, 27 around there. So I'm just kind of like, Luke Rodney have been hanging out with Jacob Elordi a bit. So I'm kind of like, maybe they were talking about this American Psycho remake. So could be him. He'd be interesting. I feel like it's a safer choice because he's already pretty good at playing like psycho characters a bit, with like his character off of Euphoria. So I could see him easily doing this one.
Okay. And
then another actor they could do. This guy named Harris Dickinson, and you guys seen him before. He played the older, not the older brother. Was he the older brother? No, he wasn't the older brother, but the taller brother in the Iron Claw.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've seen him like other movies, like Triangle of Sadness, and I feel like he could play like this kind of like this off-putting guy very well. From like the other roles I've seen him outside of Iron Claw, so I feel like he's probably in there as well. And then
what about Tanner Buchanan?
He's way too short.
He was in Cobra Kai.
Oh God,
he looks way too short and too young.
Oh, we can work around that.
I don't need like a 5'5" Patrick Bateman like running around.
But actually,
Okay.
actually, yeah, this Harry Dickinson,
Yeah,
I can kind of see that
I can see
because
him.
you got to have a little,
I don't know.
but you got to have a little. There has to be a little craziness in there.
I
know?
got my choices
What is it?
or my guesses. Nicholas Holt, because he is that tall, and he can play that like good looking whatever. Second guess is only purely because they're coming out with a new quote unquote like slasher film is James McAvoy, but I don't know if he's already up there
He's
in
way
age.
too old for that. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
and then my third option is Bill Skarsgård, since he was just in Pennywise and all that. And I'm like looking at him without the makeup, and he can play that
But
and he's tall too.
Yeah, but yet again, I feel like that's more of a safe choice. Like you've seen him like play like horror characters
Right.
before, so it's kind of like I know exactly what he's gonna bring to the role. That kind of thing. Yeah, like I'm not seeing anything exciting,
Okay.
but like I understand why.
What about Nicholas Holt?
Nicholas Troy is Nicholas is a more interesting choice. He is probably a bit too old for the part.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably like by 10 years or something like that, but like a couple of years maybe. I'm not sure how old he is actually, but like I know he's probably a bit too old for it. But yeah, that'd be more interesting to see. And then who else would be good for it?
Caleb McLaughlin.
Caleb McLaughlin? Is that the kid from fucking Stranger Things? Oh, hell no. See, I really do think like Patrick. I really do think like Patrick Bateman should be just a straight up white man. I don't think like. I feel like that the whole point of American Psycho that he gets away with a lot of this shit because he's just a white male, which plays a lot into like capitalism and like just like how he can get away with these things.
Okay.
Patrick Bateman. That's his name, Patrick Bateman?
American Psycho?
Yeah.
You just realize that?
No, because his real name is Bateman.
Bale?
Chris. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Christian Bale.
What just happened?
I got his last name confused. Christian Bale. And I was like,
I think let me actually say.
I was like Bateman.
I think Variety released a list that I thought was kind of ridiculous of actors they think should play the role of Patrick Bateman, and it's just like people they think are hot. I mean, you got like I knew this list was fucked up. Nothing on this actor, but Aubrey Plaza. They think Aubrey Plaza would be a good Patrick Bateman. I was like,
she's a woman.
I was like,
no offense.
Yeah, I was like, you could do a serial killer movie with her for sure. I'm sure she would kill it. But I was like, this is American Psycho. It's supposed to be about a white male that gets away with a lot of shit because of the systemic stuff that goes around our society with like white men.
Yeah, they could get away with anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's like and then like they got other choices. Oh, Will Poulter would be interesting.
Huh.
Oh, that'd be very interesting. Dylan Sprouse, I don't know. Oh, they put Harris Dickinson on this as well, so they're on my wavelength a bit. Yeah, I think Margaret Qualley's on here. I'm just kind of like
Poulter could be interesting.
Poulter could be very,
but then he also kind of has. There's something about him where it's almost like he's the same.
I feel like he's played a lot of variety though.
He plays a lot of variety, but then there's
he has
like
a very distinct face,
and maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The like large eyebrows and like So and he's built now. So
he's fucking jacked.
So Patrick Bateman supposed to be a built guy, so he can definitely do that. And he's tall.
Could you like imagine him like doing the line of like, "This is my daily routine"?
Yeah.
Like he's doing like
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the audition process. That they nail that that line delivery with that opening scene.
Because again, you have to have a little bit of craziness in there.
They gotta be a tinge in your eye.
I think I'm not gonna lie, he looks crazy.
Yeah, he does.
He does look a little crazy to me. I've always thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Give him like jet black hair. I feel like he could nail it. I feel like
I could see him like being like, if he was younger, he probably would have been Batman.
Will Poulter?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like if you look at him and you look at Robert Pattinson, right?
All right, Will Poulter's like a young guy too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but Will Poulter younger as Batman?
I'm just saying, like in this iteration. Because it seems like they wanted like Batman to look like a little bummy. Right?
Yeah.
But like if we're going like this is like Christian Bale's type Batman, but it's not Christian Bale as Batman,
Right.
he would 100. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he would have been like Bruce Wayne. Like he's rich,
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
you know. But then he also now because he's jacked. Yeah,
Yeah, he'll probably be picked up for another superhero part.
I don't like that for him.
You're like, I don't wish that for
I don't
him.
think actors are as locked in to these superhero roles as much as
Yeah, I
they
think
used
they
to
learn.
be. Yeah, I feel like
Because after all the stories they've heard,
Yeah.
probably.
I
Like,
don't feel like they're like, okay, I'm gonna be knocked in for the next 10 years, maybe. But
It's-
like,
it's crazy because I was seeing the sidetrack, but I was seeing an interview with Tom Holland talking about how when he signed up to be Spider-Man, they locked him in for 6 years right off the bat.
you.
He talked about it. He's like, they locked me in for 6 years, and
hey,
he
that
was like,
bank account.
I mean, yeah.
he said he was like very excited and like, yeah, I'm finally, I have a job, I got money, whatever. But then he said that like the weirdest thing hit him of like, he said it like this. I'm not even kidding. He said, I was at the beck and call for Marvel. And so like,
and doing Spider-Man like 3 Avengers movies back to
yeah.
back. So, yeah.
And then so he was like, so he's like, I felt like a responsibility of like, I couldn't really accept any other job at the moment because like I had to do these Marvel movies at whatever time they needed me, And if I was working on something else and like, it just happened to, cross paths or mismatch the schedule with the Marvel movies, I had to, take priority on the Marvel movies because I was already in contract for 6 years.
I'll happily play Spider-Man for you, Tom Holland, if you get sick of it.
But you know
But
who
yeah.
you know who won't be playing with Marvel?
Yeah.
James Gunn.
So
Not again.
funny thing. Well, not funny thing, but James Gunn is bringing some exciting new faces to his upcoming Superman film. He's just revealed Crypto, the Superdog, will be joining the cast, adding a fun twist for fans of the Superman mythology. Plus, Gunn has announced the casting for the iconic Green Lanterns. Kyle Chandler from Friday Night Lights will play the role of Hal Jordan, and Aaron Pierre from Rebel Ridge will play the highly sought out role of Jon Stewart. What do we think of these new additions to the highly anticipated reboot of the DC universe?
Have you seen the picture of Crypto?
I have
the super
seen-
dog.
Yes.
The super dog. Superman's Kryptonian dog. And he's one of his best little pals that he hangs out with. He plays fetch on the moon with.
We're in it now.
Yeah, what do you think of this job? And you look like you're
I mean-
skeptical of it because
Is this it?
Well,
that's not the picture.
I haven't seen the picture of the dog.
Look at Superman 2025 Crypto.
I haven't seen the actual, but I know of Crypto. And I mean, I think like, yeah, I don't think I've seen one in live action. Has there? Even in like
In
the
that Teen Titans show.
No,
Like
no,
the
no.
live action
Oh,
one.
the live. Okay, yeah, I see. But I meant like in movie, like even with
No, he hasn't
Christopher
been-
Reeves and all that. No, right?
No, not a live
Yeah.
action movie
See?
before, but yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay, no, I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little hairdo going on there, like a little.
That's actually his ear.
Oh,
His
okay.
ear, like pointing up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting. I would have gone with. Let me see it again. Do you have it?
Because like I already seen some nerds complain over the fucking dog. But
I was okay. You're gonna hate me for this.
Yeah.
But I imagine Crypto being a little bit bigger.
No, yeah, that's
Almost-
exactly the argument. Like
Yeah.
it's like usually Crypto's drawn like as a Labrador.
Yes.
But
yes.
this one, James Gunn specifically modeled
After
this
his
Crypto
dog,
after his
right?
doggy.
Yeah, I've read
was,
about
like,
that.
A bit of more of a mutt
Yeah.
type of, a bit of more of a
Nepotism.
wiry.
No,
for the rescue dog.
First he
Nepo
gives
dog.
jobs to his. First he gives jobs to his brother. Then now his dog.
Come on, man. What's this guy
His
doing?
brother, his girlfriend, now his
Yeah,
fucking
there
dog.
you go.
What is this guy doing, man?
All right, shit. If I had the chance to make Wesley a super dog, I would.
Shit on him.
But no, I'm glad Crypto because this is I'm glad he's in this movie because this is a part of Superman lore that has not been explored in movie. And I don't think it's gonna like take up like the story. I think some people are kind of like, oh, it's gonna be a kids movie about Superman and his fucking dog. I was like, no, it's gonna be just Crypto just being one of another side characters.
I was gonna say,
that he
yeah.
has,
I don't
like,
have a problem with it. I think it'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, there's this new element that we haven't seen in the Superman movies before. Makes it stand out from the other Superman movies too. So I think it's cool.
You know what I'm noticing now?
Yeah.
James Gunn has a pattern of like he likes working with animals. Because in the last one,
Oh,
he had
yes.
Raccoon. It was working with Raccoon. Rocket.
Rocket and his buddies. Yeah, Shark, King Shark and the
Shark,
Suicide
yeah,
Squad.
see?
Yeah, he
See what
likes
I mean?
putting animals in his movie.
Likes
So
putting-
no
yeah.
surprise that Crypto's in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he made a lot of people cry over
Yeah.
the fucking raccoon
Oh, yeah.
and his besties. Like he
I will-
making people
yeah.
cry for an otter. A talking otter. So it's like
talking otter.
So he knows what he's doing when it comes to animal actors or animal like CGI characters. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, this could be interesting.
Little quick pin side note, and Kaden, this is for you. You can cut here to the next part. I have like 20 more minutes. I don't know if you want to review one trailer and then go to the talk
Yeah,
about
we
thing,
can
or
talk
we
about
can-
one trailer, yeah, or two. But yeah, what do you guys think about the casting for Green Lanterns, the TV show that they're doing about Green Lantern?
I've seen Cal Chandler, and I was like, oh, I could see that. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. Aaron Pierre, I don't think I've seen his work, but I mean, he looks like he could play the part.
He was in a pretty big Netflix movie over the summer called Rebel Ridge.
I haven't
Yeah.
been able to see it yet, but what character does he play, or do they say no?
And he's playing Jon Stewart,
Okay, yeah,
the Black Green Lantern.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I
the
can see
fan
it.
favorite one.
It's crazy because in like this picture I pulled up of him, right?
Yeah, it looks like him.
He has the green eyes just like Jon
Yeah.
Stewart in the comic book, which was pretty cool. I grew up with, what was it, Justice League,
Yeah,
and I
The
love
animated
that.
show, yeah.
I love that deep voice from Jon Stewart. I think he could play it.
he's got a deep voice. Yeah, I think he's British, but he can do a really good American accent. And
I mean-
he's got a deep voice. So it's like,
I'm sold.
yep.
As long as it's not fucking Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. I think they could make it.
I just like
fun.
that Ryan Reynolds has tricked everybody into thinking that Green Lantern's the worst film he's ever done. When it's not.
No,
Like
any Ryan Reynolds movie is the worst. he's ever done.
I like Ryan Reynolds has done so much bullshit over his career. He singles out Green Lantern as like the worst one.
Like if that's the blame to his bad discography.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I like the castings. Kyle Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's been like controversy over him being like a bit older. He's like 60 years old, I think, at this point. But like, I don't know, they're exploring like an older Hal Jordan, so I think it works.
But you know what?
He looks the part.
I don't know if it's spoiler or not, but in the Justice League, doesn't Hal Jordan die, and that's how Jon Stewart becomes the next, or something like that?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Like I think they're definitely gonna like focus on more Aaron Pierre being
I
the
love
Green
it.
Lantern going
I
forward.
definitely like that one.
Yeah.
I remember there was. I hope they do it in the show, or whatever. But I remember in Justice League, I think it might be Unlimited, whatever. When Jon Stewart he goes back to like his hood, and he's like dressed in normal
Yeah.
clothes, and then like when they call him back, he puts on the ring, and then he's back in
Yeah.
like I was like, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
I hope they
They'll
focus
probably
that
will
on
do
this.
something like that. Yeah. What do you think of it, Jamal? Real quick. I don't think he was even looking at like anything.
I mean, I was looking at this Pierre guy.
Yeah. He's gonna play Mufasa.
Yes.
The new Lion King.
They can't let that fucking die, huh?
No. That's what happened when the last one made $1 billion of shit.
Well, that definitely should have made it. What do I think? That's great.
Spectacular.
Fantastic. I mean, he fucking, I don't know, his dog, whatever.
It's important. This dog is important.
I'm not going to watch Green Lantern, so yeah.
Not gonna watch Green Lantern?
Why would I watch that?
They said it's kind of like
They can say whatever the fuck it want to be like.
it's supposed to be like in the style of True Detective in a way.
Okay. Which season?
First one.
Okay, maybe. No, wait, is this a show or a movie?
It's a show. It's gonna be on Max.
Oh, really?
Or like it's gonna be technically on HBO, but like it's gonna be like stream on Max. Yeah.
Okay, that
So
sounds,
yeah, you
that
go,
sounds
the
more interesting.
HBO don't play when it comes to their shows, so
Well,
could be good. I mean, they have like what 3 stinkers in like the last 20 years at most.
Sopranos, The Wire,
Stinkers or
and The Last of Us all suck.
Oh God!
oh, I know you definitely don't think the last one was. Like, you were
That's
sucking
satire, people.
Sucking that show's dick.
Yes. Yes.
Day and night.
But yeah, cool. I'm glad we all agree that these look good.
I did not agree to that,
Okay,
Alec.
fine. Me and Jonathan anyway. But I mean, aneurysm thinking of complimenting a superhero production.
I will never.
I would never.
Okay, I vote to talk about.
We're going to talk about the juror number 2.
I was gonna say juror number 2 and below.
You-
That's
But I
it.
want to talk
That's it.
about. I do want to talk about the brutalist though.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay, you go.
okay, I'll talk about this because I know from you guys' reactions, you were like, "Ew."
Well, no.
like,
Mine was for something else.
I'll explain which one was mine, but go ahead.
Yeah, so the Brutalist that like premiered at Cannes and stuff, and it's like I think it's like 4 hours long.
Oh damn!
But here's the thing: like the praise for this movie is like absolutely fucking insane. Like people are like comparing it to like Godfather and shit. Like they're saying like this is like the most monumental. Well, even the trailer said monumental. Like
yeah.
whole thing. But like they're saying like this is like the real shit. Like this is gonna like blow people the fuck away, and it's already like. People are saying like this is gonna win Best Picture and like Best Director and Screenplay and all that stuff. Like this is gonna like hit
Now
huge, and it's like
yeah.
I feel like even from the trailer, I felt like it felt like a really grand movie. Like of course, it doesn't show like the plot. It's about like this guy that survived the Holocaust. Adrian Brody plays him, and he's playing another Holocaust victim.
I was just gonna say the pianist. It looked exactly like the pianist.
He's playing an ist again, and a Jewish man. But yeah, you don't see. I heard you don't see any of the Holocaust stuff. It's more you see it through like how he reacts to things and like how he like goes through life. And like, he comes to America, and he wants to be like this big architect, and he like it's like this 4-hour movie about his life in America and how he like builds up to like become like this great grand architect. Maybe he becomes a little like a bad guy in a way. I think that's what happens in the movie. I'm not exactly sure, but like, yeah, people have been praising this movie, and this is from the same director. But this movie we watched a couple of years ago, Jonathan, Vox Lux.
Oh yeah,
the Natalie Portman movie where she's like a pop star. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very interested in it.
I only have one thing to say.
Yeah,
if it's a 4-hour long movie, and that's the trailer we got, that's so disappointing. They got 4 hours long of like, and that's what they chose to put together for a trailer.
Yeah, it's like the movie comes out. I think in theaters like limited next month or so.
If I may,
it comes out Christmas.
If I may, the only joke or insult I'm gonna say is Megalopolis showed a lot more in their trailer than the Brutalist.
Doesn't really know what time. We probably got to talk about Joker and Megalopolis like next episode. But yeah, it's just funny that
they definitely don't show anything.
No, that's what I'm. That's the only.
It's selling you on the spectacle.
Well, but
kind
also
of like Oppenheimer did like early on.
But also,
sort of,
it was kind of difficult because I wanted to read the words.
Yeah,
and I didn't even like. I was the first time I watched it. I'm like, okay, I'm reading that shit. I don't even see what the fuck is going on in the back. I just see like a little bit, and then I see like Adrian Brody, and I'm like, okay, another Holocaust movie from him.
Once again,
it's like, yeah.
Again, I don't have anything bad against it. I just had mixed feelings about the trailer because I feel like it didn't give you anything. I didn't know what it is, what it was about. I just saw a bunch of jumbled clips all going like this, like old school. Just
I feel like even like it's a teaser trailer, so it's kind of like more selling the mood.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's like I feel like from the trailer, I feel like even though it doesn't show you like really what the plot is, I feel like you get the idea that it's gonna be this grand like a
bunch of shit's gonna happen.
The time spanning like movie where you see like bunch of pretty images and like big acting and all that. So I feel like it's gonna be like kind of like a throwback to those old Hollywood movies in a way.
Right.
So yeah, I'm very interested in that.
I'll just quickly talk about the juror number 2.
Yeah, let's talk about juror number 2.
And then, that's cool. You start out. And then I'll end it with the lecture because I have some things to say about that. Go ahead.
I thought the juror number 2 was interesting, and I didn't listen to it with sound. But if what I was seeing, is that he's the juror, but he's the one that committed part of the jury, but he's the one that committed the murder on the person, and the person is being falsely accused. If that's what it is, I'm like, okay, that shit is. I like that.
He in the trailer.
Oh, don't tell me.
He does. He doesn't like on purpose commit like a crime.
But like
he's like driving in the like middle of the night, and like he hits something.
Yeah, accidentally.
Accidentally, and then he's like goes over to see what happened. He probably like, oh shit, I probably hit a deer or something.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, or
it's
so,
like the person
he goes to he goes on jury duty, and then all of a sudden it's like the way they're detailing the crime.
Yeah.
They're all of a sudden like, oh shit, wait, a year ago I did that.
That's
it was
hard.
like, oh fuck, I was like, this is like a very intriguing plot
hard.
point to do, and it looks like they're doing a courtroom drama really well, unlike Joker 2. I'm just saying that.
But like if that is
actual
like
drama,
if that is the kind of the story where like he is the one that actually committed the murder, and he's a juror on this trial, and somebody's being falsely accused, that's hard.
So, and I think Clint Eastwood does this well. Of like he I will say this: he keeps consistency in the films that he makes. Of like, you won't ever see him make a superhero film or make him see what you see in him is more of like shit that you can see in real life. Like very ethical, almost like
straight to the point.
He didn't write this though, did he?
I don't think he's written any of his movies, but like maybe like his older stuff.
Yeah,
but like maybe like the westerns.
But like, yeah, I was like, once I kind of figured it that like, oh, he's the one that did it. I was like, okay,
yeah. It got me there. It definitely synced me in.
Well,
but this is supposed to be Eastwood's like final film.
That's what they say.
I was just gonna ask that. I was like, he hasn't retired yet. When is he?
I mean, the motherfucker is pushing. He is
pushing
90,
dirt.
He's 94 years
pushing
old.
Dirt.
He's
94 years old, so he might be serious when he says
maggots.
So they might be serious when he says
pushing his fucking skeleton.
But yeah, this is supposed to be his final film, but also very weird because Warner Brothers' plan is to release this in like less than 50 theaters.
Why?
And then like not like promote as a box office gross.
I saw somewhere,
which is very strange.
I saw somewhere on Reddit that like they're trying to bury it. And then somebody was like they're gonna release it when he dies.
They're gonna play it at his funeral.
Which, I mean, if you think about it,
so is it bad then?
No, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think that maybe that is what they're trying to do.
Maybe they don't.
Oh,
maybe in this landscape of movies we got now, maybe they don't believe that it could make money.
I see.
Maybe I don't
maybe
know.
they just don't believe it.
Weird. I don't know. I feel like he has a demographic that will come out to see his movie.
Yeah,
like he's like he's not like some guy. He's fucking Hollywood legend.
No, exactly.
Eastwood, so.
If you slapped A24 or Neon on this thing would go to the roof.
Maybe I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. It doesn't really.
Maybe
Neon. I don't know. A24.
I think the concept of it alone, I think people would be like, "Oh, okay, that's."
I feel like A24 has more of a younger energy to it.
Yeah. If you slap,
if
you slap Tyler Perry on this is Oscar.
Tyler Perry Studios.
I see a lot of comedical.
Fucking Medea's the main character. Oh hell no, I didn't get it.
I ain't going to prison. Joe did it.
But no, this also has a really good cast too. Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah,
we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
Toni Collette, J.K. Simmons, Kiefer Sutherland, Zoe Deutsch. Yeah, like a lot of good. Oh, his daughter's in as well. I believe she plays the one that gets killed. Francesca.
I mean, she
Eastwood.
looks pretty dead, isn't it? So she's doing really well.
Art imitating life.
Yeah,
he's trying to take her daughter.
Yeah, Francesca Eastwood plays the role of the woman that gets killed.
Because Clint Eastwood's directing it, right?
Yes, he is.
So when he was directing his daughter, he was like, "Just pretend to be me."
Just pretend to be past. That's terrible. Making fun of this woman's father.
How much directing do you think he really did, though? Yeah, I mean, like how fucking present is he?
No, maybe he had like an assistant. Of course, he got a first AD, so maybe that helped a lot. But like,
you know what I mean?
He for sure can't yell, "You cut," or you're.
Kind of know it's like there's a lot of older directors and stuff now. But like, you get over 90, you're gonna start.
This motherfucker,
you're gonna start losing a bit,
right?
Yeah.
Clint, are you with us? Clint, did you like that? How'd you like that last take? Clint.
Where am I?
Clint,
where am I?
Clint, was that performance good for you?
But I know he's like very like. I know even his directing style is like very like chill and like he like does like very minimal takes on things. So he probably like I know like I know he does like one. He usually goes like maybe like 2 takes at most, and then he's like, okay, moving on. And then but he still ends up making like successful, good movies.
Yeah.
So it's like it's something that works.
Yeah,
being a pro for all these years,
he's the best at making on the budget movies. Like he never goes over budget from what I hear.
So I'm assuming his rehearsals are like pretty crazy. Then it was like very detailed.
He also doesn't have a lot of time, so he can't sit there and do like 10 takes of this shit.
I'm complimenting this man's directorial.
He can't
this man being efficient. And
he can't sit there.
He's old, so
he can't do 10 takes of this shit.
I mean, it wasn't like he's like all of a sudden started doing it. He's been doing this since he was a young man, even as well.
I've been doing this since y'all youngsters was on diapers.
All he could probably do is water
since before y'all were ready from coming out of daddy's dick.
I mean, he was doing this movie before Nicholas Hoult even thought his parents had. His parents weren't even like
his medication. By the time his medication kicks in, it's already fucking 3 takes. He's
his
like, that's
parents
it.
weren't even pissed as his parents stopped. So it was like, wow. But yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm interested in seeing this. Oh yeah, Electric State.
Let's move on to Electric State. So this is my joke for you guys that I had to write down before I forgot because it might not be good. But do you guys think that Millie Bobby Brown sold her soul to Netflix?
Yes.
100%.
Because she always pumping
100%.
out Netflix mid movies.
The only other thing that I seen her in that wasn't Netflix was Godzilla.
Yeah,
that's right.
True, yeah.
That's the
That is
only
right.
other fucking
Even
thing.
then, that's like a role anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's. Have you seen her comments on like movie watching?
No.
She says she doesn't like watching movies. Essentially, like she basically said like even if it's like 90 minutes, that's too long for her. Which I'm like, okay, this kind of plays into like that, like was it Gen Z, fucking like that weird. It's like
Yeah.
because it feels like your attention span is probably fucked up because of TikTok and shit.
You know what?
And you don't know what a good movie is. I feel like
You know what's
I
funny?
think that plays into it.
You know what's funny? She reminds me so much of Dakota Johnson because I was watching Cosmonaut and he was talking about, what was it, Madam Web? Yeah. And he was saying how like she plays this like super like I don't care about anything character, and in real life she kind of is,
sardonic,
and she in real life she's kind of like that. And then when she would do the press tour and like talk about like, oh, which is your favorite Spider-Man movie, and like, you know, what do you think of the comic book? Whatever, she was like plainly like, I've never seen a comic book movie. I've never read any of the comics.
Very sarcastic, like
and like,
yeah.
and so like Alex said, she's like this like not mega star, but like, you know, really, you know, kind of known actress because, you know, of Stranger Things, but she doesn't watch movies.
Here's my take on that.
Yeah.
I think she knows that Stranger Things is the peak of her career, and I think that to me, there's no like she's not gonna top Stranger Things.
Yeah, she's gonna be known as 11.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think for her, that's why she's like, oh, I don't watch movies, because she knows that like, no, this is it. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever else she makes, I mean,
maybe I was like, I don't know. I just feel like
what?
I just feel like as an actor being like in the industry, I feel like you gotta like. I don't think you have to like know every single film, but like I feel like you have to have at least a knowledge on you to like, and then I feel like that also helps with like, you know, picking out scripts. And,
But
like,
it also
looking at filmmakers, you know,
it also
like,
could be a little sense of like entitlement because
her ego's gone in her head.
because her ego, right?
Yeah.
She's on one of the biggest shows of the last decade, like the last 20 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and she got that when she was probably 11 or whatever the fuck, however she
Very
old,
young,
right.
yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Right.
in her mind, it's like, no, I am the shit because millions of people watch my fucking movie. And I'll just say, you know, I saw her, I was like, oh, okay, Millie. And then like 2 fucking seconds later,
Yeah.
I see this son of a bitch come peeking his head and I was like, oh my.
Anybody need to wrangle dinosaurs?
I was like,
No
get the
fucking.
fuck outta here, dude.
That is why.
Chris fucking
This is
boring
why-
ass Pratt.
Wait, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we can actually start talking about the actual trailer. We're talking about more about Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay.
But like the actual trailer, I agree with you. I think Chris Pratt, I have no problems against him as a human being. I feel like he seems like a solid dude and everything. But in movies outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, he is boring as fuck.
It's like, geez.
Like he, like in Jurassic World, where he just played the character of man.
Yeah.
just
of a
single-handedly
man.
ruined the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah, the second you see him, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I don't get excited to see you.
Even Blue, the Raptor had more talent than him.
The fucking CGI raptor had more personality than you. But this movie is directed by the Russo brothers, and you can tell this from like the gray colored fucking color grade, and boring looking. But it's, I don't know, it's like this movie is like sci-fi kind of thing, kind of like these robots take over the world or something like that, and they're trying to find maybe like some kind of artifact. Oh wait, she's looking for her brother or something. They're like
Something
trekking across
like that.
America, something like that. But yeah, it looks, I don't know, it looks generic as hell. It looks perfect for Netflix, but it costs like over $300 million to make.
I mean, what
They
could,
like doing that,
I
huh?
don't know. They like overspending on these
it's
movies,
because
yeah.
like
Jeez.
what could possibly go wrong? They got the most mid brothers to direct it, the most mid Pratt to star in it, and the most mid Billy Bobby Brown to star in it.
The supporting cast is more interesting than the
Yeah.
lead.
The
supporting cast
You got Giancarlo Esposito. And,
Yep.
I think
Keith
Anthony Mackie
Yeah.
is in it.
Anthony Mackie, yeah. Woody
Somebody,
Harrelson.
somebody else.
Yeah, like a lot. Billy Bob
Holy
Thornton's
shit!
in
They
it.
got the Captain America to be in it.
They got Captain America. They got Captain America himself to be.
It's like show them, like,
Yeah.
like show anybody other than fucking
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
the supporting guys are way more interesting than their leads. So I don't know. I guess I'll watch it because it's free on Netflix. Why not? So it's gonna be there.
I'll take free.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's our reviews of the trailers and everything.
I will say this: the Juror number 2 trailer looked more exciting than this one to me.
Oh, 100%.
I'm seeing both the Brulus and their number 2 like 1,000 times over fucking Electric State.
100%.
Like I probably won't even remember an Electric State after.
Yeah,
we're done
exactly.
with this.
It's like the Electric State starts and you see Millie Bobby Brown, and you're like, oh, she's hot, and then all of a sudden,
I don't find her hot.
well, I'm just saying, right? and then
I mean, the younger kids, yeah, sure.
Drake loved that trailer, and then he saw Chris Pratt, and then it was like, ah, shit.
I gotta hear it in the DMs again.
Get away from me, Mario.
Mid stroke, he saw Chris Pratt, and was like, all right, lotion away, he's done. Sorry, Aubrey.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a quick thing for Jamal. Did you
Yes.
see Sydney Sweeney recently?
Where?
I think I know where
She's
you're going
making
with
a
this.
new movie right now.
Oh, she's like a
never mind.
boxer or something.
yeah,
right?
she got arms.
Now-
she got biceps.
Now,
Oh, wait. Sorry. I thought you were talking about another movie that she's gonna be in. Was it like the one that's supposed to be like Adam and Eve one? Have you heard about that one?
Adam Eve.
Yeah, supposedly it's like okay. Supposedly there's a story out there or like whatever that it's Sydney Sweeney, I forgot who else, and this other guy that are stranded in an island and they're like the only humans in the island or something like
That's
that.
a thing?
Yeah, you could look it up because I was seeing an interview, whatever, and
Eden?
like Eden. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one. Oh, Adam and Eve. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, that's one that's coming out soon. I think that's a Ron Howard film.
with what's the name? Jude Law,
Jude Law.
There you go, Jude Law.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, I heard they had sex in that movie.
Yeah,
Who?
that's what I heard.
Sydney Sweeney and Ana de Armas. But, see, that's the only time he's interested in Sydney Sweeney in any way whatsoever.
Okay, sorry,
But yeah,
you
But
can
yeah,
talk about the new one.
But
I
yeah,
haven't
she's
seen
playing
that
a
one.
boxer, and she released the pictures on Instagram of her in character, and she's like, okay. But then he gives me shit for talking about Margaret.
No, wait, hold on. We got so much shit to cut. Wait. You know who he reminds you of right now? You remember in The Office when Michael Scott does like the...
Oh yeah.
You hella trolling right now.
And then this fucking hypocrite, I'm gonna kill him. But anyways, yeah, Sydney's where he posted these pictures.
Sorry, I blacked out there.
Where she's playing a boxer, and she got pretty jacked. Like she got like
Now,
biceps and everything. Like she looks good, and like this is like a straight up drama.
Wow.
Like boxing drama about this real life boxer that I think she was like the first female boxing Olympian, I think.
now see, that's I'm interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I believe she's playing
Some
Chrissy Martin. Let me look it up real
Chrissy
quick.
Martin biopic. Did you
Yes,
say?
yeah, she's playing that box. I believe she was also like abused by her husband. That was also her coach. So the interesting story there going on.
Okay.
But yeah, she's playing this character. She looks like she got real jacked for the role. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it to see her.
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
And she doesn't have to get the girls out, so we can see what she can do.
no Dr. Squatch commercials here.
Oh, God.
You know, she's got a buy drink.
A buy drink.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
it's like BAI, buy.
Like a bisexual drink?
No, that's the name of the water.
I never heard this drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
B-A-I. Sorry.
I was sitting here like, what?
Sexual.
Is there such a thing?
Is such a thing as a bisexual
I'm
drink?
gonna be bi if I drink it.
But yeah, you see the picture. She's like got arms. So I'm like, so she's like fully transformed for this movie. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Should
$1 million
be,
baby.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
$1 million baby.
$1 million baby? Could be. Yeah, could be her $1 million baby.
But her and Anna though.
I shouldn't have even
When does
brought
that
it up.
come
I'm
out?
sorry.
Doing the sex.
When does that come out?
I have no idea, honestly, but I know it's coming out like probably within the next year.
Because I need to pre-order my ticket.
Okay.
That's the only time he's interested in her.
But no, but for the story, of course.
I'm going for the plot.
For the cinema. for the cinema.
I didn't go for this detailed story, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, yeah, that's about it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we will talk about Jolie Folie à Deux and
Joker
Megalopolis.
fully ado. Maybe you can make that your.
Oh yeah, we'll
your
give you time to
suggestion of the week,
to watch it. Yeah.
It'll come out digital next week, so
Yeah, there you go.
There we
we can
go.
make that our big discussion
There
next
you
week.
go. So
On the next episode.
that'll be my movie suggestion, I guess.
Joker
Okay.
fully ado.
And then Megalopolis, I guess we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah,
But yeah, people, here's another episode for you.
here we are coming back.
We are.
more consistently
Hopefully,
after our busy summer.
hopefully when Eden comes out with Sydney Sweeney and Ana de Armas.
Okay, once again, I will not have this shit. I was talking about Margaret Qualley and Elise. I was talking about Margaret Qualley in a less disrespectful manner, and this man imitating masturbation.
That was not me.
Folks,
That was not me.
Jonathan, do you see this
Folks.
hypocrisy here?
we will make sure to get our shit together by the next
Do you see
episode.
this hypocrisy? I'm so mad right now.
What's the name of that one lady that is in like ESPN that like when Stephen A. Smith and are fighting?
Molly Quirm.
I feel like I'm Molly Quirm right now.
Something like that.
Corn sweat.
The corn sweat. Molly Corn sweat.
But
yeah.
yes, people. Another episode in the books. Sorry. Another episode in the books. Go pre-order your tickets for Eden.
Okay.
And
This is the most.
have a good night.
This is the first time I've seen him promote a Sydney Sweeney film. Yeah, possibly.
Well,
And
only
miracles
because
do exist.
only because Anna is in it. If it was just Sydney, good Lord. And don't watch Electric State, people. All right, whatever. We're out of here.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.